A modern-day vampire masquerade chronicle set in the British city of Oxford. This week I'm fucking ill. I'm very sorry. Awakening tonight is Rose of Clan Malkavian, played by Lady Dark Scarlet. Please rouse to awaken for the night. Barry of Clan Nagaraja, played by Noscavian. Please rouse check to awaken for tonight. Rami of Clan Hakata, played by Space. Please roll a rouse check to awaken for the night. Getting hungry. Ebony of Clan Ventru, played by Softonomicon. Please rouse to awaken for the night. Wonderful. Hatfield of Clan Brujar, played by Daybreakathon. Please do a rouse check to awaken. You're getting hungry tonight. Acheron of Clan Zamitsi, played by Larissa Ray. Please rouse to end your day rest. You're getting hungry tonight. Slip of Clan Nosferatu, played by Vamp Daddy. Whatever you want to call yourself these days. Please rouse to end your torpor and awaken for the night. You're getting hungry tonight. I'll teach you to change your name. Olivia of Clan Ravnos, played by Ms. Hartz. Please rouse to awaken for the night ahead. You're getting hungry tonight. I'll teach Slip to change his name.
Mm-hmm.
We begin tonight in Acheron's haven. Slip has been invited to her haven beneath the Oxford Gardens. They wish Slip to catch them up on the events that she was unable to attend. Slip has made his way into the haven and been escorted down into Acheron's haven proper. They are both seated on wrought iron metal seats at a small round table. An elegant teapot with a unique design of a serpent coiling round a tree surrounds the pot's sides. Acheron pours out a cup of blood for each of them. Plants surrounding them bestow a humid haze within the large room. Acheron's immaculate tools shine under the metal halide lights specially placed around the structure to assist the plants grow. What would you all like to talk about? Both of you.
Are there any cushions on these metal-ass seats?
Yes, there is. Of course there is.
Oh, nice.
It's very comfortable, yes.
Oh, thank you. What kind of blood is this, exactly?
Oh. Well, I've always found myself partial to misery. So, technically, AB positive? And she inhales deeply. I was like, yes. Misery.
Oh.
Yes.
So it is, human, kind.
Yes, it is.
Excellent.
Should you desire something else, I can get you something maybe that would be more to your liking.
I used to enjoy a good sip of kind, but since the plague, I don't touch the stuff. Do you have any decaf?
So what would you prefer? Bird or rat?
Oh, rat, please.
Rat,
Some of my best friends are birds.
Oh, that's right. You do carry on with a crow, don't you? Let's see.
Carry on with a crow. Sorry.
You hear a cough from your trees nearby.
Also, Noscavian stroke beard.
Acheron calls for Persephone very quickly and just tells her to go get a rat for our guest.
She'll double take it, Slip. But she will never question your orders and marches off to find a rat. It doesn't take her very long. And she comes back with, do you want them live or dead?
Live.
Oh, yes, please, live.
Of course.
And I'll take his teacup and just pour the contents back into the teapot and then put the cup back. Right, Slip. Tell me, I was off doing some things, but it seems there's been a lot going on in my absence.
Yes, quite a bit. Well, the most important thing is we met with the prince.
Oh, really? How did that go?
Well, we all lived, so pretty good.
Oh, that's a positive. Would have been a shame if anyone would have died.
Yes, we gave a report on what we've been doing, why we've been doing it. We were reminded that we exist at her good graces. Yes.
Well, that's much more than we could have hoped for, given the state of things lately. So that's good news. Tell me, what became of our special little Malkavian? Is she faring well?
No. No, I would not say that she is faring anything close to well. Not even adjacent, really.
Oh, I see. So Pandora has really dug her claws in, we should say, yes?
Yes. Unfortunately. I was able to actually do a bit of spying on the Harpy, Hush Hush, and gather exactly where Rose was taken and exactly what happened.
Color me very impressed. Got all the way near her without her noticing.
Crazy what a couple of beetles can do.
I do love little insects. And you can see she reaches out and just sort of crawling on one of the plant leaves is a really large tarantula, and it crawls onto her hand. And she's just kind of peeking at it before placing it on the table. And it's, crawling around, kind of slowly, lazily, moving about. Right. What did happen, Slim? I mean, you say Rose isn't doing well. Are we talking broken, beyond repair, or still something to work with?
There's a little bit there to work with. I'd say there is more than there was before.
On a scale of you were absolutely disturbed to that was child's play, how bad was it?
Well, if you are interested in the information, there are prices we could hash out.
A man after my own heart. I do love business. All right then. Tell me, for all of your information about what happened to Rose, what would you say is a good price?
Well, given what would have happened to me had I failed, I think you will agree that this would be a major boon, reportable to the Seneschal.
Perhaps it's a deal between friends rather than having to go and tell our keepers, yes? I'll owe you a major boon, but it'll be between us.
Ooh, not reportable to the Seneschal is, a lack of a safety net for my own sake.
I find it amusing that you think with them knowing that you'd be safe at all. But if you feel most comfortable by telling... Who's the Seneschal again? The Sombra, yes? Your shadow daddy, then yes. That is fine with me, Slim.
Well, you are the one that would have to, corroborate the boon itself. Otherwise, it's just me telling stories to a man who doesn't care.
Well,
But
I will keep my end of the deal.
Okay.
So-
Sure.
Major Boone,
Mm.
call it in whenever, and I'll do my best for your information on what happened to our Malkavian.
Or Malkavian, certainly. He will take a moment and, you never know who's listening. One beetle to another. He'll produce a small slip of paper, scribble the information down. Takes him a little bit, and then he will slide it over.
She will absolutely take a gander. And as she does, she sort of leans back to read, almost like she's reading the fucking evening news with her tea. Is sipping her tea. Now I shall read note. Oh. I see.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, my next question is, how did Ebony take it?
Well, all the holes me and Hatfield patched in her room are there again.
Yes. Right. Wild temper, that one. But understandable. Won't take it away from her. Right. Goodness. Well, quite frankly, I find our coterie special, lovely, full of potential. Especially Rose. I'm not exactly keen on what Pandora did to her. I'm surprised. Well, Ebony, I mean, look, Ventrus, they're very, what's the word, entitled creatures. However, with things that they consider their own, are fiercely loyal, protective, and that's something I can understand. It is strange to me that the most she's done in retribution for practically destroying her favorite pet is punch a few holes in the wall. What stopped her from really going after Pandora?
What has stopped Ebony from committing suicide? That was me.
Yes. Oh well. Lucky you were there.
Yes. Well, she asked me to. Logic it out. Explain it in an intellectual way. Why she should not, fly off the handle and do some wild shit. And I was happy to, point out that she can die all the way this time.
Yes, true death.
Which is what would happen. Let's not, mince it. If all 8 of us took a run at Pandora, there would be 8 tiny piles of ash in the nearest garbage bin.
Yes, no, and when I go out, it shall be glorious, not the hands at the local Rose. So... Okay, wonderful. So I do wonder what can be done. Well, because things like that really shouldn't go unanswered, Even if it has to be something subtle. But to just let that damage reside, it'll fester. It'll get worse. And Rose is so young. I fear what will happen should Pandora decide she wants another beast.
Not a lot you can do about it. I don't even think the Malkavians have a primogen in Oxford, and even if they did, I don't think they would be able to assist in this manner. So unless you can, The prince is basically the only person that would be able to assist you in the matter in an official capacity. But if you're thinking of, stink bombing her car or something, also not advisable.
It's rather delightful. I do like that idea. A little prank on her would be sweet, but it would not exact the type of pain that I enjoy. So we will have to think on this, and perhaps we can get creative. On to the next order of business. So, have we learned anything further about the plague and the things we were researching there?
No new information about the plague itself, but I have extracted 3 names from the list, from the hard drive off the old computer from the clinic.
Yes. Right.
They're potentially infected, and if we can confirm that and gather samples, we'll have some guinea pigs.
Well, that definitely should be on the to-do list, I think, right?
Yes.
I'm very interested in seeing you cured, so...
Oh, none more than I.
Right, so we will work on that together. Now, when I was away, I was not just, twiddling my thumbs or drinking blood on the couch. I was doing work. And I have a question for you, because I know that you are a travelled kindred. You see, here in Oxford, most kindred don't believe in the Sabbat. See, they think Mithras drove them all out, and now they're just a boogeyman. That, the sires tell their child to make them stay in line. What do you think?
As far as the Sabbat goes, I have interacted with kindred. They claimed they were Sabbat, not locally sourced, of course, but I have had dealings with people that wear that moniker.
Okay. You see, at the clinic, it occurred to me whilst we were dealing with the riffraff, they're not quite anarchs. Not quite. Something in their abilities that I just don't think that the anarchs quite share, and so I do believe that we have a little Sabbat problem. And they are clearly after Germaseek. For what reason, I don't know yet. That's something that we definitely should also have on the to-do list. Sabbat are quite dangerous.
I suppose the ones I've met were, most of them are dead. So they're as killable and as shitty as we are.
One more question for you, Slim.
Oh, sure.
And really, do your best to be honest. And I won't be offended. What do you think about cults?
I think most kine are big fans, big fans.
I'm not speaking about kine. Talking about kindred.
Oh.
Kindred cults. What do you
Are
think?
you asking me about Mithras?
I'm asking your opinion on cults. Mithras being one of the many cults, but cults in general. How do you feel about them?
I mean, I don't have an opinion one way or the other. They are a thing that exists, and that is neat. But it doesn't affect me one way or the other.
Good. That is very good to hear. And while I was away, was there any reaction to a stolen mask?
Oh, not that I know of.
Good. Very good. Likely hasn't been noticed. Alright then.
Here's hoping. Other stuff. Barry's grandma wants to have us for dinner. Take that as you will.
Oh my goodness! Absolutely, we should go!
Oh, I'll
I
miss
bet
you.
you she is the sweetest. No, Slip, you've got to be there.
I am
You've
definitely
present coterie.
300% not going, but I appreciate it.
Why not? You don't
I
have to
don't
eat anything. Just
I
be
don't want
present.
to. I don't want
Okay.
to.
Okay, fine.
There's other things I can do than go to the ice cream social at Barry's grandma's house.
I think that Barry's grandmother is probably a lovely woman. Okay.
I mean, fucking probably, but
Yeah, and
I-
who knows how long she's been around? She might have some information.
uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're welcome to ask as many questions of old Grandma Bean as you want.
Are you scared of Barry's grandmother?
I just have better things to do than go that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a whole fucking blood plague.
Mm-hmm.
And it killed my sire, a much older, much more powerful kindred, in a very small window of time. So,
Right.
I'd rather
No,
not
of course.
ash
Priority.
with, grandma's home cooking in my esophagus.
So it has nothing to do with the fact that she's a cannibal.
I mean, there's
Right.
8 of us. I'm not too worried about that necessarily. I just don't want to go. There's other things I could be doing.
Okay, alright, fair enough, fair enough.
But plus, I don't know how big the beans are, so we could show up and, Grandma invited the whole bean bunch, and now we're all dead. I don't know.
Well, they're Hecata. They're not likely to travel far from each other. They tend to be close-knit.
Yeah, I've heard.
They're not all like that, but... Well, stereotype.
Not the fun ones are.
I do enjoy your company, Slip. You should come hang out with me more often.
Oh, sure, as long as it's not at Barry's grandma's house.
No, we can stay away from the grandma upholstery.
You think the furniture, you think all our furniture's covered in plastic?
I certainly fucking hope not, because it's a fucking travesty.
Let me know how it goes. I've got some other things I'm interested in particular. The blood plague. And I'm curious as to how much, if any, those boys down at the First Light might know about it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. That's a good question.
If anybody has a motive to want to disseminate some sickle cells amongst a targeted population, it would be a kind government.
Would it? Yes. And while kindred are off running around like chickens without a head over Malkavian scribbles in Cran and other such sect business, it's a perfect time to deploy such a thing.
Sure.
You've been so forthright with me, despite the major boon. I want to share a little something with you, but only for you, Slip. And you'll notice that, the earpiece is turned off and is, sitting on a counter.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And she looks at you and points to it like you do it too.
Oh, mine was not, I would not disrespect your hospitality or the privacy of your sanctum, your fine garden here.
Wise. I have a connection to blood distribution in Oxford.
Oh.
Yes. Why do you think they're hanging up there? And she gestures to the bodies that are up on the ceiling.
Oh, I don't know. I figure you've probably... I figure they're up there because you've got really, 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 really good security.
That too, but mostly for what's inside of the bodies.
Sure.
Right. So, I've got that kind of connection. Now, I think perhaps it would be wise to put some feelers out. to see if anyone's come across spoiled goods. What do you think?
Okay, so taking that back a half a step, the prince does not want what we have been investigating to get out any further than it already has. So, if you can ask that question in a way that does not disobey her commands, absolutely. Because, I mean, I don't even know. Most kindred, I don't think, know even about the blood plague, so how would they know they've got spoiled goods?
Oh, well, some of us have skills.
No.
Can smell it.
Yeah. Sure. Put some feelers out.
Mm. Well, at the very least, so we know what blood is safe and what's not.
Sure.
Seems a bit vital. So, other than a major boon, is there anything that you need or would like to know, Slip?
Ask her about long division. We all want to know how to do long division.
Well, you see, I'm taking some night classes, and I'm having trouble with my maths.
For whatever for?
What? Oh, I don't know.
Don't bother with all that nonsense, please.
Kicks. Yeah, true. I'll drop out right now.
All right, wise.
I can't think of any questions that I've got that you could answer for me that aren't questions we've all already got.
All right, then. Should you think of any, feel free to run them by me whenever. We are friends, Slip.
That's a spicy word. Careful with that one.
I don't use it lightly.
Well, that's good.
I think for a long moment she just stares at him.
Where are we at on that rat?
Stephanie, dear, you can come in.
Yeah, she'll bring it.
Oh,
I
shit,
imagine that
I didn't notice it. Now it's gone
Acheron
cold.
would have some sort of silver platter type thing, and Persephone just lifts the lid. A couple of rats squeaking happily, innocently, lovely brown, clean fur.
Are any of them wearing hats, or look like they might be toward the end of a long-standing career?
One of them is wearing a chef's hat, yes.
That's enough, he's dead.
All of them, yeah. No, I imagine she would have kept just like a crate of well taken care of rats.
After the rat is ensanguinated, he will pull several layers of clothing up and start just breaking it up and stuffing the remains into his torso through the various holes within.
Oh, she is into it. She leans on her hands and is watching with unblinking eyes.
You may slake one hunger, but do not go below one.
Thank you.
Acheron, you may also slake one hunger, but do not go below one.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. This was lovely.
It was. Hope to do it more often. You are.
Oh, sure.
You are incredibly impressive.
I am
very
old.
useful.
Sure. Do you need anything from me?
Not yet, but I will.
All right. Well, we've got the earpiece, and I'm often, though less pleased about it recently, often around the group haven.
Good to know. Speaking of Group Haven, and she stands up in a way that's like, we are leaving now, and says, I was thinking, well, I was working on some things, gaseous poisons and whatnot from my lovely plants here, that perhaps we can create together a sort of mechanism that should someone that we have not invited to our Group Haven try to enter, you know, like the SI, well, we'll kill them before they get in. What do you think?
Jesus. Sure. Yeah, it depends on the plant.
Okay. Well, there's many a poison. We can use paralytic, right? Something that would just paralyze them, leave them there. Something that would outright kill them. You know,
Well,
poison their bloodstream and such, or various things we can work with.
yes, I will leave the liquid or powdered, or I'll leave the poisons to you, and I'll work on the delivery systems if you can procure those things. Sure.
Wonderful. ST, would you have allowed me to have been working on that while I was away?
You have a dot in craft.
Yes, I do. I think. Hold
Roll
on. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure I do. I do.
Roll intelligence and craft for me, please. Was this for?
So,
Well, no, yeah.
So, can I bargain with you? Because I'm
Maybe.
using... I would like to use my specialty in botany, which is for science.
Then intelligence and science with a +1 for your speciality in botany.
Wonderful, thank you so much. Last one. I've gotten a 5.
You will be able to extract various poisons. A nice supply's worth, enough that could last, say, a night.
Mm-hmm.
Of,
Okay, wonderful.
Varying effects.
Delightful. So I will actually say, wait right here, Slip, and I'll disappear into like that little side room that I've kind of taken everybody to at one point. And I come back with a small like pouch, and I hand it to you. I say, in there, a few canisters of such poisons and paralytics and some knockout juice as well in there. You can have fun
Okay.
creating some sort of device to put them in.
Oh, sure. Do you have any? Yeah. We can go over this later, but yeah, I look forward to this.
Right.
I like making things, so this is quite fun.
As do I. I enjoy crafting things together. Perfecting things, as it were.
Oh, well, we can work on this together.
Perfect. And should you desire a second stomach or a third, let me know.
Yeah, sure. I used to have a second stomach, but it, the warranty ran out, the thing broke down, happens.
Would you like another?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the stuff I was storing in it that I really shouldn't have, so it wore out pretty quickly.
We will make sure that that does not happen to you again, because what is the point of going through a procedure if you have to keep doing it over and over again? So, we will get that done for you.
Yeah,
Not
all
now,
right.
of course, but
Yeah,
get that done for you.
sure.
Right. I wonder where are the others?
Oh, earpiece turned on, plugged back in.
Check. Let's go find them.
Alright. And she'll put her own earpiece in.
Slip, you have your own agenda tonight before you go to the Coterie Haven.
Yep, so I'm gonna... Alright, they're probably at the group haven. I'm gonna go fuck myself, and I'll meet you there.
Can you still do that?
Can I go get fucked? Sure. I'm gonna go ruin my life right now, yeah.
Amazing bad decisions. I love it.
Yes. Oh, that's most of what I do, actually.
You are more and more appealing each day.
Anyway, do not get
I'll
attached.
see you there.
Okay.
And she'll have her earpiece in and like grab her bag of things, and then we'll have Persephone bring her to the Coterie Haven.
Slip takes his leave of Acheron's hospitality, heading into the night. He catches sight of a feral in appearance fox scuttling off into the night after staring at him, but he has his own business tonight, having made use of his booble skills and locating one of the names of someone with anemia from his list. He managed to extract from the computer terminal, summoning a Vuba that takes him to the south of the city, deep into Anarch territory, stopping a short walk away and out of sight of his actual target house. Slip proceeds carefully, making use of the shadows and tall walls to be as unseen as possible, cursing the plague running through his veins until he arrives next door to the terraced house, and makes use of his experience, having infiltrated many places before. He cases a house for points of entry. Slip, wits and awareness, please.
We be doing 3 more, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
The house is unlit, the occupants presumably asleep. A fairly small 2-floor house can only hold about 3 people at most, and Slip already knows that the couple have an older child that goes to college and is likely not in the house, leaving the 30-somethings couple alone. The front door is the most easily accessible way into the house, and as far as he can tell, there isn't a security light or camera to watch over.
Good enough. He's gonna slide around, silence of death, no sound on the porch, try the front door, maybe left it unlocked, maybe they're very irresponsible.
It is locked.
Motherfucker.
Alright, shit. Alright, I'm gonna break this lock.
Picking it or breaking it?
He's gonna break it.
Strength. Perfect. Slip, you place 2 thumbs upon the door lock and focus your vitae as hard as you can and push the door lock through. As quietly as you can, you unlock the door and open it. The dark house is quiet. You begin to slink your way through the downstairs, checking each room systematically, ensuring the entire floor is secure, and gently you make your way up the stairs to the 2nd floor. Dex and stealth, please. Sticking with it?
I'll take a second shot at the 4 and the 2. Okay.
Slip quietly creeps and slinks along the corridor, finding his way into the main bedroom, opening the door as quietly as he can. The scene before him is one of bloody chaos. A figure is left in the bed, blood pouring into the sheets, saturating the thin sheets in crimson. Standing next to the bed is the woman Slip was searching for, restrained by another person, his clawed hand held to her neck. As he hisses, "You sent her to catch me out? Lance finally caught wind about my little secret." The kindred steps forward slightly, shining street lights from outside revealing the snarling face of anger. Slip instantly notices the man, however, seems to have half of his fangs missing, his face betraying the years he could be confused for a Nosferatu, if not for the display of protean. What would you like to do?
Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna need you to bring it down to like a 3. Alright, calm down. No. I'm here to catch you out. In fact, I'm here for her. Not you. I don't know you, I don't care who you are. She, however, is very important to me. So, without opening her even a little bit, let's talk.
Why should I trust you?
Well, how long have you been sick?
A while.
Same. And inside of her veins, very precious material for testing.
You mean I got it from this thing?
Okay.
Like a fucking ragdoll.
That's not what I'm saying, but maybe, possibly, I think maybe. So, without killing her even a little bit, yes. But the same thing that got you sick could be what helps restore us.
What's in it for me? Like, I give you my way of feeding. I starve and I die.
Well, to quote a co-worker of mine, the meat is spoiled, right? You were going to throw it out anyway. Let me just take it off your hands, and then you can get something else to feed on. What is your preference? Battered housewives, I see?
Wasn't battered until you started clambering around like an elephant in a china shop.
Well, you know, it's these big fucking feet, right?
The fuck even are you? You can't be Nosferatu walking around in lead shoes.
No, I am.
The worst one in the city.
I could have swore I was being quiet. It's gotta be the floor. Listen. What would you like?
Is your hearing gone? You were
no
louder than a walrus in heat.
It's been a while.
It
all right.
Shows.
Yeah.
So you want this one? You want this one?
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus, stop, yes. I'd like her not brain damaged, please.
She's already damaged goods, you say.
Well, yeah, for that, but not for other stuff. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, she's not going to enjoy anything that happens to her.
Doesn't make me feel better. This is what I've been feeding off these two. I've already had to kill one of them because of you. I thought you were the sheriff breaking in, or the Sherlocks coming after me.
Jesus, no. No.
I made enough noise to be like a fucking army.
Well, you know how it is. I tried my best, okay? Listen.
Your best was just shit.
I'm sick, okay? I'm sick. I've been sick for over a year now. So I am diminished, yes. I would like to not be anymore.
How's this one going to help? What's in it for me? I'll starve. It's already getting hard enough to feed. Look at me, and he'll just like, gums.
Jesus. Yeah, I see that. So you're Anarch then, yeah?
You're in Anarch territory, in an Anarch house, and I don't even know what you look like, and you're like, are you an Anarch? Are you sure you're Nosferatu?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to double check, because, you never know. Just get another couple. Like, what the fuck? Look for a pineapple on any porch, you're good.
You know...
Pineapple on the porch means they're swingers. Did you not know that? Really?
No.
Oh, no, that's what that means.
Do you know how expensive
pineapples are?
pineapples
for
are?
People to know.
What?
I mean, if you know that, what's the point of a secret code if you already know what it means? Why don't you just spray paint on there? Fuck.
It's not a secret code. That's what it is. That's what it is. But it's kid friendly. Kids don't know. They just go, "Oh, pineapple."
It's that go, ooh, pineapple.
Kids that like pineapple, fucker. Give me the girl.
It's 2023. Kids don't like pineapple. They like iPhones.
If you cook it, that's good.
Can't cook an iPhone.
You can. But I mean the pineapple.
I feel like we've gone away from the subject here.
We have.
I'm still trying to work out why a pineapple in the first place anyway, but...
Well, because it wouldn't be weird to have a stranger come knocking.
Kind of fucking
come
weird,
on,
man. It's weird to put a pineapple out on your doorstep. Like, why put A pumpkin! At least you could go like, oh, okay, maybe they're a bit jovial and think it's Halloween. But a pineapple?
Yeah, no, the pumpkin means there's candy here. And again, we don't want kids at this house. Come on, man. Why
Never
did you
seen
pick
a-
these people
I've-
to begin with?
Why did someone pick a pineapple? Well, they were easy, they were here, and this is no one else's feeding ground.
Okay, so get another. They don't have neighbors?
I mean, do you know how hard it was to work my way into this house? And what am I supposed to do now that I've only got half of my teeth? I look worse than you. Should I just knock on the next door neighbour, pineapple in hand? Oh, hi.
You can give it a shot. Have you tried bagged blood? It takes a bit to get used to, but if you can make the adjustment.
Ew, it's tasteless.
But it's food, right? You gotta beg and choose, yeah? You gotta be that guy?
There's so little we can take pleasure in, and now you're already trying to take that away from me as well? Bagged blood, yeah, sure.
Half your teeth are falling out of your fucking skull.
More reason for me to at least get enjoyment out of the food while I still can.
Well, I can't help you. What am I supposed to look at me?
Isn't that what you've always looked like?
Yeah, I mean, do you like rats? I can hook you up with some.
Charisma and persuasion.
Oh. Yeah, charisma and persuasion.
Who are you talking to?
There you go, to one.
I'm going to stick with this one.
The spoiled stuff?
That's all I've got. You just said beggars can't be choosers.
Okay. I cannot help you
Does it have to
secure
be fresh
another...
pineapple? Does canned count? Or does canned
No.
mean something else?
Oh, go to
What
a
if you can't
preferably...
find pineapple? What if it's like a can of fruit salad? Is that an orgy?
So typically it would be like a little door decoration, like a metal plate, or like you would have pineapples on your welcome mat. You would not place a fresh pineapple on your porch.
It's that you didn't say that. You just made it sound like you just get a pineapple and just put it there.
I mean, you can if you want, but you'd have to replace that, right? That's
Right,
wasteful.
that's why I thought it was so fucking weird. Metal pineapple decoration.
If you are interested in procuring blood, I can perhaps introduce you to someone who may be able to assist. Not here. And then what you come to an agreement with is, I think, in exchange for this one, you will find you have quite a bit of leverage with me on your side.
Like manipulation and subterfuge?
Jesus fucking Christ, okay. I'm gonna rouse.
Have you got any
I'm gonna
dice
rouse,
in
rouse.
any socials?
Oh yes, a little bit. I'm rousing for this. Shut up.
Okay.
God help me. Oh. Oh.
Worth it.
Yeah.
All I have to do is give you this one.
Yep.
You let me go?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's yes. Yes. Your hardships are because you're plagued and you look fucked up. I'm plagued and I look fucked up. I get it. Believe me, if there's anyone in this island that gets it, it's the guy that you're talking to.
Stand over by the wall. Over by the wall. Let me just get to the door.
Yep. Hands up, and he'll. Yep.
edge over, still clawed hand to the woman's jugular, and his back to the open doorway.
I'm gonna
He'll
need
push
a
her into
phone
your
number.
arms, and he'll just
Yep.
go.
Okay. Oh.
You've ruined SpongeBob for me!
Gonna need a phone number. Okay, he's gone. Oh. Lady, are you fucking dead?
She's unconscious.
Oh, perfect. Well,
Over the shoulder, out to the fucking bug van. Zip ties, black bag, dump her like a fucking sack of potatoes. And I'll probably call the dry cleaners.
Yep.
And let them know that the address, they would know to send Nosferatu of, not the tower to this neighborhood. Familiar faces. But some guy spilled his juice and we need someone to clean a carpet.
Okay. And you'll place this unconscious woman in the Vuba with you as well, just so you've got a close eye on her. Having
sure.
concluded your investigation into the name on your list, you head back to the Vuba, which you instructed to wait for you until you concluded. You hop into the back seat of the car with the woman, and you instruct the driver with one word: Elysium. The car rides off into the night, heading towards the city centre to drop Slip off at the Ashmolean Museum. The car comes to a halt outside the museum, allowing you to disembark and head into the subterranean Elysium. God, I was really ill when I wrote this. The usual scattered crowd are gathered around. As always, Pandora is sat in her crimson-lit booth, nursing her regular silver chalice as she watches the kindred coming and going through what she considers her territory. Standing over the Elysium on the back wall, on a simple raised platform, is a constable, his rapier hanging from his side conspicuously. What would you like to do?
I was just went across in real life. Guess we go inside. Is the lady with me? Like, am I carrying her, or is she in the Vuber? Did the Vuber leave?
I would assume that you leave her in the Vuba.
All right. Yeah, he will head inside. And if he is not stopped, he will look for the harpy.
Yep. Be able to walk up to Pandora in her booth. She rises from her chair. Slip. Sit. Would you like a drink before we get to anything?
I think I would, please. Thank you.
She'll just point at the bar. The barman stops what he's doing immediately and ushers over, bringing you a tumbler filled with Vitae. Now, Slip. My good little pet. I have something for you from your kin here.
Oh.
Pandora passes a sealed envelope over the table to you. A wax Nosferatu symbol seals it closed. And she just looks at you and says, "Passing notes in class, are we now? What brings you to my
Yes.
lap this night?"
Well, as part of the investigation, I'm curious as to what involvement, if any, First Light may have with the current matter at hand, and I am curious as to whether there might be a location or 5 nearby I could be given the location to for us to handle, and perhaps plumb for information.
You want to go traipsing into danger? Make sure you bring your coterie with you. I'd hate anything painful to happen to you without me doing it.
Oh, sure. All rights reserved.
There are 2 Second Inquisition locations outside the city. From the initial reconnaissance that has been done on them, it seems they're somewhat smaller scale operations. We were going to send a coterie to accompany the Scourge, but that tends to get messy. The Scourge is zealous in his work. You and your coterie would be welcome to destroy the operatives inside and upload the contents of this stick after destroying their physical intel. But try not to blow the building up. That may end up just drawing more attention to things anyway. The first one is in Elsa, far out to the east of the city. The next one is slightly south of that location, off in an area called the Sandpit, hidden away. I will inform the Scourge you will be outside of the city boundaries tonight, to ensure your safe passage in and out of the city.
Okay. Anything else I need to know?
Probably.
Well, that is my problem then, isn't it? Thank you so much.
Good evening.
I'm gonna go fuck off.
He'll slide away from the table and yeah, head back to the Vubert.
Across the city, the trio of Ebony, Rose, and Hatfield are already inside of the coterie haven. While they wait for the rest of the coterie to arrive, Hatfield has taken a chance to have a brief chat with Ebony. What would you like to talk about?
I feel like at this moment, like, this would be when Ebony is busy doing the evening routine, putting on the makeup and whatnot. Hatfield just standing off to the side, arms crossed, leaning against the wall. Hey, boss.
Yes.
Look. Can I be blunt? You got me a little bit, worried.
Worried? Why?
Yeah. Well, you see, boss. Is that crap with Pandora. Then again with the prince. You're fine when it's just us. You're all fire and ambition when it's just us underlings with you, right? But the moment a higher-up glances your way, your spine melts like a cheap candle on the sun and your brain goes right along with it. And I'm over here, right? I'm over here, your pet dog. You stick your foot in it, I'll be lucky if I only get dusted. Get what I'm saying? Me and Rose both. We rely on you. So you gotta quit your habit of whimpering in front of the brass. Nobody's gonna treat you like a king until you quit acting like a kid. You got that? You're so proud of that lineage of yours, but you sure don't act like it means much to you.
I think Hatfield, fucking Ebony just sits there like legit shock for a second. What? When did you get so vicious?
Do you know me?
Apparently not as well as I thought I did.
See, every so often I got something to say if people bother to listen. Now come on, boss. I know you got it in ya. Shoulders back, chin up. You know that look you gave me when you asked if I ever wore sunglasses at night? Like that. You need to look at people like that, but like all the time. Like you got a right to do what you want. 'Cause right now, everybody's walking all over ya. Everybody. Even me. Right now. I'm in your shadow. So if you get screwed, I get screwed. She gets screwed. We're dependent on you to not get screwed. You want people to believe you're better than them, you gotta act like it. You gotta act like you believe it.
All right. I get it.
Good.
Damn it. Why do you have to be right?
Take it as a
But-
mark of pride you don't employ fools.
Hatfield, I'm going to have to start thinking about changing the way I refer to you. You're
Yeah.
a bit too smart to be a dog. Maybe a cat.
Oh, you want me to stop following orders and start pissing on crap?
Alright, I lied. Dog's better. Dog's better.
Please don't pee on everything. That's disgusting.
Yeah, no, I got no desire to.
Goo.
Besides, I don't even think you have that function anymore.
No, I'm kindred.
But, as much as I'm very annoyed right now, you're right.
Glad you see
I wouldn't be a very good leader if I got my 2 underlings killed because I can't stand up for myself.
Yeah. Keep your spine and keep your temper.
If you ever talk to me this way in front of anyone else, I will order you to walk into a fucking lake.
Yeah, well, there's a reason I did this now. And hey, I did say first that I was gonna be blunt.
That's true. That's true.
Did say that, yes.
Anything else you want to be blunt about?
Well, no. Yeah, no. Put the muzzle back on.
Good. I need to finish putting my makeup on.
Look, boss.
Yes.
Keep in mind, too. We rely on you, but we're also standing here right in your shadow behind you. There's this thing called delegation. You don't gotta feel like you gotta do it all alone.
I will keep that in mind. That's all I'll promise.
I'll shut up now.
Good. You're getting annoying. Ebony looks over at Rose. Do you have anything you want to say to me, since we're all being honest?
I think most kindred we come across are quite terrifying. We haven't died yet, so that's good. We'll get
Hatfield
better.
makes the so-so hand gesture.
We'll get better. We have to.
Yes. We have to. There's no other choice.
Exactly. And like Hatfield said, we're right here. We'll help when we can.
I think Ebony's like quiet for a really long time. Just focus on like getting her stuff together, and she finally like finishes, stands up, and just like brushes herself off, making sure there's no powder or anything on her. Thank you, both. Now, let's go and get behind me.
Hatfield gives a little salute and falls into step.
Rose follows.
Who will they find waiting for them in the main living room area of the Coterie Haven?
I would imagine Barry's probably chilling. Maybe like laid back on a couch, like feet up on a coffee table or something like that.
I want to say Rami's there because if Barry's there, she's probably taking notes about him. Just like watching him and just like writing down what he's doing. Being weird.
Olivia? Acheron?
I was gonna make an entrance.
Okay.
So was I.
Okay.
Oh, here we
So
go.
slip.
Wonderful. I don't know, Olivia, do you want to go first?
Yeah, because mine's not gonna be as fun as yours.
Okay.
I am going to knock on the door.
I'll immediately get it.
Please?
Oh my god. Your
sorry?
voice went too high. It peaked the mic.
Yeah,
Is this our new place?
yeah.
I'll let myself
you-
in. Oh,
That the one with the
wow.
ice cream truck?
Yeah, the ice cream
Uh-huh.
truck. Yeah, parked out front.
I forgot you haven't been here yet.
Yes, I like to get done with it.
Ebony's gonna like turn around to Hatfield. There wasn't a nursery or any kind of children's ward in this building, was there?
Frogs.
I'm sure there probably wasn't they? Surely
Uh,
A room with bunk beds or something. I don't know.
and stuff.
It is an asylum.
We
It was
need
it was
one.
an asylum?
Yeah, we could always make one. We've got the space for it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna show. I made a map of the place. I can show you what spot would work.
Oh. I just want to make sure it's about
Oh.
as far away from me as possible.
Yeah, of course.
There's got to be a place for all the little children.
I don't like that idea. Really don't.
Well, what? You expect them to be out on the streets?
I expect them to be with their families.
Not every child has a warm and loving family.
Yeah, sometimes
I'm
they're out on
very
the
aware.
streets.
We are not an
Sometimes they're
orphanage.
Fully grown men.
Oh, Olivia, did you see I got my own vehicle now? That a refrigerated van out front. I can probably carry
want
like
ice
extra
cream
ice. What was that?
Do you want some ice cream to put in it?
I was
have
just gonna say I could probably, if you need some extra stock, I could probably put a few cases of ice cream in there just in case you need more storage space. I mean, if you don't mind me keeping the ice cream with meat.
Get a supply of drinks. We can become a catering service.
That's not a bad idea.
I thought that was his goal.
She was being sarcastic.
Oh, why is?
I mean,
sorry,
if-
Epsom.
Birthday
Why don't you work on that?
100 bites.
No, thank you.
I could dress up like a princess and entertain the children.
Yeah, we could throw catering events. I'm sure that
We're
we
not
could
gonna throw
find out-
catering events here.
Birthday party.
Yeah, that's your project, Barry.
Yeah.
Maybe we could cook the food here, load it onto a food truck, and then take it someplace.
I would
Yeah, a place
rather
that's
not have to
here.
smell food. It's disgusting.
Fine,
second that.
no cooking in the Haven.
Food was always an unnecessary part, and it's one of the good things ever since this. Just kind of gesturing to herself.
Next
Not to
thing,
eat
you're gonna
anymore.
say there's no blood analysis allowed in the Haven. Or no putting your feet up on the coffee table in the Haven.
Why would you put your feet up on the coffee table?
Rude. You know
shouldn't
your
be
manners.
dirty.
Yes, I don't want anyone's dirty feet up onto any piece of furniture, especially given I helped supply it. Don't treat it with disrespect.
Barry takes his
feel
feet off the
his-
coffee table and then takes, like, I guess a nearby dust cloth and wipes the table.
You can,
I'm
as Ebony was
sorry.
saying that last line, Hatfield was making a face behind her.
If you want to put your feet up on something, there's ottomans. That's what they're for!
Ottoman what?
I will run over to the nearest chair, slump down in it, and put my feet up on an ottoman.
Ottoman. It's a goddamn piece of furniture.
Fancy word for footrest, Barry.
I will pull I'll pull one of the fancy footrests over and then put my feet up on that while I sit on the couch. Oh, fancy footrest. Okay, I got it.
We're fancy people now, ain't we?
It's a start. Just looks at Rose, just the dead eyes of God damn it. Fucking
The boots, though.
I mean, my family makes furniture too. Maybe sometime if you need more, a more varied decor, I could talk to some of my uncles or something about making.
Your family makes furniture out of what?
Well,
I was going to say, I don't think it's of wood, is it?
I mean, yeah, sometimes. Well,
Barry, I have a very important question for you.
yes,
Can your family make me a bone chair?
probably. I'd have to
All
talk
right.
to them. It's not my
All
immediate
right.
family. They're
All right.
uncle. I think my uncle has the taxidermy business.
That's interesting.
Can I
Okay.
please request that any furniture here in the main room, don't care what you do to your own room, in the main room, a picture of it should not count as a crime scene photo.
You know she got a point.
All right, yeah. We'll just.
All right. Crime scene photos are very relaxing to look at. All right.
That is an opinion, not a general fact.
If
Does your
we,
uncle do those little squirrels with the hats?
The fucking what?
The hats, they're so cute.
What about hats? What about
You mean
squirrels?
Are you a taxidermy?
Oh, the little taxidermy squirrels with the hats.
See, I was picturing you talking about making a chair out of squirrels, and for a minute there, I was real confused.
Why are we desecrating the damn dead? All right.
well, not just
Would you look at
taxidermy,
us?
taxidermy, leather
We are.
working.
We are a bit of a walking
Woodworking.
desecration, aren't we?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay.
Jesus. Rattling at the front door, possibly, if I'm allowed to be here now.
No, yeah, walk right into the middle of this conversation. It's really funny.
Oh, yeah, he walks into the female figure over one shoulder, clearly black bagged, and he'll kick the door shut behind him.
Oh, hi.
I swear
Speak of a crime scene.
we
Hello.
are
How you
just
doing?
a crime lab at this point. Someone take a photo, send them to the police. It's fine.
Look, what do you think about taxidermy?
What? Are we talking about the
don't.
skeleton?
Don't even. So, Slip,
Okay.
how you doing? How's business? How's the whole, plague thing coming along?
All right. Yes.
Okay, sure. It's going. I'm still dying. How are you, Hadfield?
Same as ever.
Cool. I got one of the people on the list right here.
Yo, congrats. Good thing one of us is moving in a direction that ain't just spiraling downwards.
Yeah. So this lady might be infected. This is a do not eat. This is a for Rami and others to investigate or dispose of at their leisure.
I mean,
Barry
don't be
takes
the.
a-
Oh, go ahead.
Barry just takes a few large steps backwards.
Yeah.
I'll root around in my purse and pull out a bottle of hand sanitizer and start offering it to everyone.
Oh my God, Olivia, when did you get here? Hello.
Oh,
Dare I
It's a-
ask where you... Oh no, this smell doesn't come off, but thank you. Rami, where would you like me to put the package?
This is why I'm glad I don't breathe.
You're not missing out. So, I was setting up a room for it, so you can put it in there.
Okay, where is that room at, real quick?
Oh, yeah. I'll just take you to it.
All right.
Yeah, he'll follow and just dump the lady unceremoniously wherever it is indicated.
Am I just taking samples for now, or do you want me to do something else?
Oh, you do whatever you want. She's zip-tied, black-bagged, and probably fine. I don't...
What if she
Yeah,
wakes
well-
up? What do I do?
I don't know. What would you normally do?
I don't work with people who wake up.
Well, you can talk to... Probably Acheron would be the good person to talk to about long-term storage of that which kicks about.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm...
That's right.
Typically, my digs are so far below ground, the screaming wouldn't help. But we're above ground, so I don't know. I guess if they wake up, just hit them in the head till they stop screaming, and then see how things progress from there.
I'm pretty sure that can end up killing people.
Oh, hey, Ebony. Oh, didn't ask, but...
On that note, Persephone kicks open the door and Acheron yells out, "Mummy's home!" And steps on in.
is there for a reason.
Wait!
I could not be bothered, darling. I could not be bothered. How are you all? You look lovely. Rose, dear. Hi. It's been a while. You alright?
I'm fine. There's a corpse lady. The smelly one brought in a corpse lady.
Slip brought in a dead body, or...
That's the
No,
one.
she's not dead yet.
Not dead.
Not dead yet. Oh, so for fun then. Ebony.
If I gotta put that thing back on its hinges, I'm not gonna be happy.
Be careful. It spoiled me.
Hatfield, think of who lives here as well. You're going to have to put it back on the hinges.
Y'all are not gonna like it. There's gonna be so much duct tape.
Right. Well, you have blood plague to worry about. Doors are the least of our concerns. Yes?
Yeah,
When there's a
agreed.
front door and anybody walking by can see right in.
Walking by out here, you do remember we are in an isolated area, yeah?
You never know.
Well, soon we'll have traps and it won't be a bother. Right.
True.
So, Ebony, Hatfield, Barry, Olivia, Rummy, you all look lovely tonight. I've missed
I know.
you. Well, did I miss that? Right. Dead bodies. Well, not quite dead body. Still alive, yeah?
Yeah, she's alive. She's just one of the 3 people from the list, so possibly infected. Possibly a live carrier for you and Rami to have fun with.
I look forward to that. Right. So, also, Barry, I've heard your grandmother invited us to dinner.
Yes, Grandma Bean did invite us all to dinner. Specifically, she asked me to invite my friends over for dinner. I figured you are all my friends, and I should invite you to dinner. But Slip said that this coterie can't enjoy a nice dinner at my grandmother's house because reason.
Yep. That's
Ludicrous.
exactly the verbiage I used.
Well, it really depends what the dinner is, I think.
Oh, I'm sure I can collect everyone's dietary preferences ahead of time.
Oh, absolutely. See, you don't have to eat another person if you don't want to. Tell your grandmother I would love to meet her.
All right, I'll let Grandma Bean know that the entire coterie is coming over for dinner.
Isn't
Yep,
that wonderful? I think
almost-
it's a great idea.
Almost the whole coterie. Almost everybody.
Yeah,
Very
nearly.
nearly.
Very nearly everybody.
When I walk by Barry to go look at this body, I say, the entire coterie. And then I go
Barry
and
will
look
smile
at
and
this dead
nod.
body. Yeah. And I go look at this not quite dead body. I just want to peep at her, see the condition she's in, other than being tied up and unconscious.
Relatively unharmed, a couple of bruises here and there, very small laceration wound on the neck.
What did you do to her, Slip?
Oh, I saved her.
Oh! Was someone having at her? Who was it?
Yes. Oh, some hungry-looking anarch.
Well, they'll be dead soon enough.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Half his fangs are missing, so yeah. He ain't doing good.
I wonder if that's because of Dave.
With
or
that
if you already
thing.
had that.
It's in the house. Are we going to get sick from it?
Just
well, no, you have
don't
to eat
eat
it. You'd have to
Don't
take a
eat
bite.
Hand sanitizer?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Take some more
Barry
than hand
steps further
sanitizer.
away and washes his hands with hand sanitizer again.
I'm gonna start prepping to draw her blood.
What are you doing to her blood?
I'm gonna draw it.
Oh,
samples. Yeah.
Yeah, can I assist?
Do you have a dot in medicine?
I do.
Right. Dex, medicine, Rami. With a +1.
Dex.
With a +1.
Dex or intelligence?
Dex.
Okay.
Or would you prefer intelligence?
Can I do intelligence?
I'll let you do intelligence if you prefer.
Yes, please.
Okay. Intelligence, medicine.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright.
Is that plus 1 for her helping?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's fine.
Oh, huh.
That's fine. You're able to...
Okay.
You're able to pierce the woman's skin with the needle and draw out a reasonable measure of blood.
Like me, I just wear it. I'm gonna label everything too.
Wonderful. I'll be putting like a band-aid over where the where the puncture wound was. Is there like a table positive. Or a... Yes. It'll have a little B on it, and it'll say "Be positive."
I will have handed it to you.
Yes, exactly. I'll take it.
Oh,
beautiful.
You can put a pineapple-shaped plaster on her wound.
No.
Please do not.
No. So question. She's gotten like wounds and whatnot from her incident earlier.
Yeah.
Does she have any markings or anything? Oh, maybe that's not something I can tell, but I guess symptoms, perhaps of plagueness. You know, like maybe her hair is thinning, or she's got strange colored bruises, or anything like that.
No, she seems, apart from the minor wounds and things from the kerfuffle earlier night, she seems a picture of health.
I'm gonna open up the bag a little because I can tell she's still unconscious, and I'm just gonna take a peek at her face. What does she look like?
Nothing stands out. She was one of the ones below 30, so she's
okay.
Fairly... Oh no, sorry. So she is in her 30s. She is in her 30s.
Okay. Wonderful, interesting. How delightful. Cool. So, is there like a table or a bed or anything in here, Rami, that we have her on?
I would assume she would have like a table or something to work on.
Okay. Are her hands zip tied as well as her feet? Slit?
Just the wrists. She was ragdoll enough that he wasn't super concerned about it.
Okay. I'm going to take off the Persephone's belt, and I'm going to belt her legs to the table. That's all right.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes. And I think I'll get some. Do we have running water in the haven yet?
Yeah.
We do? Okay. So I'll go and get like a glass of water, set it to the side, and I'll tell Persephone to go get like some oranges or something so that she can, if she wakes up, she doesn't die before we're ready for her to do so. So, just little things to keep her Not dead. Rami, dear, do you have any kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Knockout solutions?
I mean, not here.
Okay. Perhaps we get some here as soon as possible, in case she wakes up and we're not here. You know, good to keep her kind of, maybe we get an IV going so that she stays asleep.
Well, that would be something different, and I don't think that I have that.
Oh well, there's a hospital nearby. I can always steal it.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, if you keep her bolted down and you just shove a rag in her mouth and bind that there, that should muffle enough that I don't think it will carry very far.
Oh no, I'm not worried about the screams. I'm worried about should we not be here and she wakes up and she tries to escape. If she's being given a drip, essentially, of things to keep her unconscious.
Does no one here have any chloroform?
Do you?
Do you?
I'll go out to the ice cream truck.
Amazing.
Oh.
God, I've missed Olivia.
I'm
For all knows that I would have chloroform in my ice cream truck.
As disturbing as that fucking is, if anyone's gonna have it. Yeah.
Olivia's my favorite.
Olivia scares me.
You'll just
Oh, Leia.
Of what? She's positively wonderful.
Do you not understand that she commonly talks about children, right?
Yes, like a
she's
mother.
coming in an ice cream truck.
Didn't she keep that grown man in a diaper for like a week?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yes,
That
well,
is fair.
yeah.
Her idea of what a child is might be problematic.
Well, he was a grown man, so.
Yeah, and she made him wear a diaper for like a week.
Yes, I don't, you know what, I don't really think that. Why is Olivia
I'll walk
a
back
horror
in.
movie
He wasn't
protagonist
the same
or
one. I
antagonist?
changed him regularly.
Exactly, you were taking care of him.
He was a
Well,
grown
what
man,
was
and he could have taken care of himself.
Yeah,
You're
that's what I
so
don't understand.
judgmental. Really, don't be so judgy.
Did he want to be in a diaper?
Well,
Acheron, I could also be judgy of you.
Want to be under custody? No, but we took care of him.
Ebony,
Yes.
not me. Do not test
You're
your wit
literally
on
a
me.
supervillain.
And I wear it with pride, but certainly don't try to test boundaries with me.
Am I
But
testing
others-
a boundary? My opinion
You
is my
are.
opinion.
You are testing a boundary. Keep your opinions to yourself. You have others that you should concern yourself with, yeah? So they don't take your
Don't-
pets again. Anyway,
Don't go there.
what to do? What to do, right? Okay, so we've got chloroform. That's a great way to keep her knocked out. Shiver.
Hello.
So because I do have science and I also have medicine, but I don't know which one you would prefer. I would like to create a drip of essentially chloroform. Or maybe not a drip. Drip is not correct. Gas mask situation to keep her sort of gently knocked out. Nothing too harsh, just, you know. We don't have to put it on yet, but just like create the mechanism to do so. For when we inevitably leave the haven.
I don't think you're going to have any equipment. You haven't got any equipment in this coterie. No one's spent any of the dots. So, but what I
We've
can do
spent a few,
instead,
but we still need a lot to spend.
what I can do instead for free is cloth, chloroform.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Does this smell like chloroform to you, unconscious woman?
Well, it takes longer for chloroform to work
she's
than
tied
that.
to the table, like
Well, she's already
not
unconscious.
gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I essentially was trying to make a backup plan for when we leave. Like, that would be the last thing we do before we dip out. That way she wouldn't wake up while we were gone.
What if you just have like Persephone watch her or something?
Oh no, I'd much rather have Persephone with us in case we get into any scuffles. Not all of us are, as strong as
Yeah,
that.
highly likely tonight, by the way.
Oh, really? What do you have for us?
Yeah.
Oh, a task or two.
That sounds cryptic.
Yeah. Oh, but while we're all here, before I forget, speaking of Olivia and children, I have a gift for you, Olivia.
He will provide the very last of the gift wrapped packages to Olivia.
This is for you. If you do not like it, I'm happy to take it back.
Inside is a porcelain figurine of a happy baby.
Yes, I figured you'd adore that. Rose, did you get your gift? I left it with Ebony. Ebony, did you?
Give me a second. I'm just gonna go collect it because she totally forgot she had it.
Jill's just over there, shaking head.
I'm gonna come back with it very soon and pass it, hand it off to Rose.
Boss was keeping it real safe.
Thank God.
It was in my
What?
safe.
Why are we giving gifts? Well, we also
It's
give
just-
gifts.
No, it's something I did with my old coterie, and I'm doing it with this one as well.
Opens it up really slowly.
There is a silver statuette of the White Rabbit from Alice's adventure through the Looking Glass.
Hey. See, you can do pretty.
Yes. I can't be pretty, but I can find and give.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now, is everyone ready to hate my guts for the rest of forever?
It depends.
Oh,
What horrible
that's
things you have
good.
planned?
Gifts.
What you got, Slip?
I was
Alright.
gonna say, well, there's someone already dies, but who would hate you?
Well, some of you might hate this, some of you might love this, but we have to do it regardless because it is officially our job via the Harpy. So we are going to be hitting not one, but 2 First Light installations this evening. This very evening.
Damn.
Oh,
You know, I gotta say, Slip. I gotta say,
Yeah.
your face has never seemed more punchable.
Just wait, it gets more punchable.
Oh, oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
What else?
Okay, come on, hit me with it.
What's
you
the
got?
likelihood that these people are infected?
Well, part of the reason we are going to investigate is because they might very well be the source of the plague, and if that is, they all might be infected, because, again, it doesn't hurt them, but it does punish anyone who takes a sip. So, 50-50?
Barry grumbles loudly,
Yeah.
under his breath.
Yeah, we just don't know. Until Rami and Acheron figure out, one of those swabs you stick up the nose and find out in 5 minutes, we're just not going to know.
I'm never gonna do that. That'll be
And I'll rummage around in my purse again and bring out the little disposable masks and start handing them out to everyone.
I'm not
Oh,
wearing
okay.
that. It'll ruin my makeup.
I'll wear it.
All right, Karen.
I take it because it more so out of to indulge Olivia, but because it's been said multiple times that the way you get the plague as a kindred is you have to eat an infected kind, but she does it anyway to indulge.
Hatfield kind of shrugs. I mean, if nothing else, it'll be a good reminder not to bite if you got a thing in front of your teeth.
Oh, true.
But they're gonna put one on the bird?
The bird.
What?
What?
Isn't there a bird? Yeah.
Oh, the crow.
Oh, that thing.
The crow. It's
Oh,
not
I
bird
wouldn't-
flu, is it?
No,
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
nothing that small.
No, it's not. It's not that big.
Okay, so
So
when I
Carla's
said
just over the corner shaking its head.
yo slip, when I said you had a punchable face, you said it was gonna get worse. Have you gotten to that part yet? Have you gotten to the worst?
Oh, no, but you just met me recently. It gets punchable. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, okay. So it was just a general thing, not a this gig thing. Gotcha.
Oh,
Gotcha.
yeah, a warning for
absolutely.
the future, I think.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to be
So-
very glad I didn't wear heels today.
Yes, so we are going to be leaving Oxford. These installations are nearby, but they are outside of the city limits. The Harpy has already made sure that everyone who needs to know knows. So we have a pass for this evening. We had best complete it this evening.
Alright.
Quick question.
Of course.
The locations of these first nights. Are they by any
Yes.
chance in Lupine territory?
I don't think so. She definitely didn't say that it was.
Okay, so ST, the reason why I asked that question real quick out of game, the reason why I asked that question is because I know I have some knowledge about, and we kind of went over it in game as well last time I was here, about the abomination situation, and that there was, lupine involved, given that's what that is, and whatever. And so, is there a way for us to sort of double check if these places are in what would be considered lupine territory?
You could try rolling wits and occult, please, but it would be quite difficult.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, in case anyone who has a cult wants to help me, I will propose out loud to the group. Remember the little story Barry told us about the abomination? Abominations are a mix of kindred and lupine, and well, there was a bit of a plague situation when that was happening, so I do wonder if... I mean, it would be a perfect place for humans to set themselves up if they so wish to infect the plague, a good ground zero, in lupine territory, given how lupine feel about kindred to begin with. Sort of a ready-made security system, if you understand what I mean.
Sure.
Perhaps we can double check?
Yeah, I can maybe help with that.
All right then.
I've got some occult I can help, I think.
Hey, okay, cool. So what was it? Wits and occult?
Yes,
Shit?
please.
Okay, wonderful.
I would help if I thought Rami knew anything about Lupine. I don't think she does.
It's alright. Get a +1. Hopefully I do alright. Oh, we got a 3. It ain't bad.
Would you like to stick
Good
with it?
crit
Or would
fish.
you like to reroll any of those?
Good crit fish.
We could crit fish. You know what? We're gonna crit fish. We'll crit fish. We'll do it.
Yeah.
First crit fish of the night. Oh, I can only do 2, right? Yeah, I can only do 2. Alright, a 4.
There could be lupine there.
Okay, so
There could be lupine anywhere there's nature.
It
might not be.
Yeah.
It might be.
Are these locations close to like a wooded area?
Yep. One of them is.
Okay.
One of them is right in the middle of a sort of nature reserve type park area.
Oh, I hate it. Okay. Right. So then Akron, like, as we're sort of Slip and I are looking into this, we'll say, I think that perhaps we should be on our P's and Q's, especially in this location. And she refers to the one that's like in the nature reserve area, and say because I am not scared of much, to be quite honest with you, but lupine, I just rather not deal, So if we could be just as careful as is physically possible in this area in particular.
Sure.
So
In particular, our instructions are to enter the facilities, the one in Ellsfield, and then south of that in the sand pits, kind of hidden away. We are to dispose of the operatives, destroy physical information. I will then upload a file given to me by the Harpy into their systems, but we are not to destroy the buildings or their systems.
All right.
No worse.
There's the
Gotcha.
occupants?
Oh, yes.
What?
What are we doing with the occupants?
Oh, killing the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm. Try not to feed on them just in case, right?
There aren't any
Yeah.
children there, right?
I highly
don't know.
doubt it.
Okay, good.
I mean,
Grumbles
unless
loudly.
These
they have
are-
a live-in situation, which
These-
seems highly irregular.
According to Pandora, these are very small outposts. I do not think we have to worry about a daycare or people living on site.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, we all ready? Everyone prepared?
Yeah, I guess.
As ready as I'm going to get.
Mm. All right then. Let's head off. I'm going to soak that rag in chloroform, and I'm going to. I don't know how to do this without killing this woman.
Do you need an extra face mask?
Yes, thank you so much. And then I'm gonna like put the face mask over her and like essentially try to jury rig it so that it's like the equivalent of a slow drip of chloroform. You know?
No
I
problem.
just would hate for us to go and come back and this bitch is hella gone.
I
You
mean,
know?
the only way like the chloroform would kill her is if you like use too much. That would be it. So
Gives
just
you
Yeah.
be
hell
under
of a
like
headache.
45 grams.
I mean, if
Chloroform can kill you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it will be all right.
We wring it out just a little bit to make sure it's not too much, and then we place it. You know, we do the whole thing to make sure she stays knocked out.
Would you like me to break both of her legs and arms before we leave? Also,
Yes. Although that
We're
might
not-
wake her. I'll be
No,
honest.
you don't-
That might wake her up.
then you don't have to
No.
worry about her getting up and walking away.
You're absolutely right, and I would love
We're not-
nothing more than to watch you do that.
Can I leave? I don't want to watch this.
However, everyone, you hold on to your fucking bonnet.
And don't say it that way.
Breaking her legs, the will wake her, and then we have to deal with the where am I? Where I've been kidnapped. You know what I mean?
I like how that's
wait,
your concern, and not the fact that we would be breaking her legs.
Does she
Should I
need 'em?
care?
Look
What does
at
she need
her.
them
You
for?
think she cares?
I mean, in light of the situation, maybe we don't want to cause too much extra physical trauma to her body, just in case she don't ever wake up. Like just saying. I don't know how much the human body can take before they just crap
A
out.
lot.
But like, just in case, maybe we play it safe and we just tie her to the table and leave.
It takes
Okay.
a lot, actually. But anyway, yes.
Either way,
However,
Been through a lot.
keep it in the back, you know, just in case. It's a good
Yeah, I
backup
offered.
plan. Yeah, I appreciate it deeply. Right, well, she's knocked out for now. Extra tight on the belt at her at her feet to make sure she doesn't fucking move. And then, you know, we head out. I lock the fucking door.
Kotri leave their haven, each making their
You
way
can't lock
to
the
their
front
vehicles. Oh yeah, Stephanie fucked it.
Oh, she did, didn't she? Right, well, a fucking... Hold on.
Hatfield, give me a hand with this real quick.
I was gonna say, I was gonna have Persephone fix it. But
Board up the front door.
Placing themselves inside their vehicles, ignite their engines and drive across the city. The urban development slowly gives way to countryside. Streetlights have virtually disappeared. As you're all driving towards the second Inquisition holding, who is, are you taking Persephone with you or leaving her? And is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Persephone's definitely coming with. She's basically backup, but she's the driver, so.
I'm driving my own truck with the music off.
Slip will sit in the very, very the most back he can get. And he will finally pop the seal on that note and read it while we are in transit.
It is seemingly invisible.
All right, I will seal that back up and put it in my coat for later.
But I think it's fair to say that there is a message on there, but this is something that the Nosferatu have been taught, that when the message is relevant, it will appear upon the paper. Through the magic of plot.
Magic. Gotta love that plot-sensitive ink. Plot-sensitive ink.
I want some plot
armor,
ink.
Plot ink.
Cool.
We've got a lot of plot.
Excellent, excellent.
You look at a random splatter of ink, and it's to do with the plot. That's an ink plot.
I'm leaving.
So I don't think we are going to have to deal with quite what I have had to deal with in the past. As far as security goes. Before we go in, let's give the place a good peeking at, just in case they've got fucking X-scopes or anything.
Yes.
And simple question: what the fuck is that?
An X-scope?
Yes.
Think of it like a metal detector, but for dead guys, right?
No.
It can pick out a kindred at quite some distance, depending on how we approach and from what direction.
I'm not even going to ask how it works. I'm just accepting this.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
That's my motto: smile, not accept, move on.
If there are X-scopes, I have disabled them in the past at the power source, but they might not even have them if they're remote and not expecting trouble. Don't know.
Think of X-scopes very similar to like heat sensors. They obviously operate differently, but sort of in the same realm. Is there any other pertinent information that we should know, Slip?
Not for a small outpost like this. I don't think we'll be expecting any of the bells or whistles. Just probably some people that have been trained and know what to look for. Combat experience, certainly. We are not going to be walking into an office setting. These people will all have some sort of combat training.
Is the First Light group, are they similar to Second Inquisition that are like, fucking paramilitary type of thing? Or would you say that they're more like, those silly little cells of, hunters, people who've sort of run to their local Morwart?
The last time I tangled with Project First Light, they had pyrokinetics.
Oh, well, all right.
Oh, well.
So not quite the
Oh, not quite
version.
Buffy. Yeah, not quite Buffy and Xander chilling at the library. We're
right.
talking.
Okay, then.
I threw a grenade in the room. It blew up. Everyone turned to look at me in their bomb armor, and then a dude started firebending, and it was pretty fucked up. But I don't think we'll have to worry about that.
What happened to you?
A lot.
Where
Look
were
at me.
you?
I mean, hey,
Places. I've been
unlived.
places, all right.
you unlived.
Yeah.
I'm willing to
But
trust
we
his
will-
experience with that what you call it? Thing.
I'm not looking to get cooked.
He's a man.
Yeah. That's why if there is a dude who's just like in the back, not in armor, and he's looking a little toasty, just tear him in half like a phone book. That's what I did.
Gotcha.
Control fire.
Okay.
Huh?
Control fire.
Yeah. From the brain,
I could do
like
that.
you do.
Well, if you don't know this, there's some SI human hunters, whatever, that have special abilities. In some groups, even they've managed to brainwash and or convince kindred to turn against their own. So they're not necessarily going to be all human. I think it's hopeful if they are human. They may have, a monster or two up their sleeves.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Oh.
But as Slip said, this is more of an outpost, so it might not be as intense as that, but it's always good to kind of keep those things in mind. Do you know anything about True Faith? Right. True Faith. So.
Yeah. Yes, it's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But we found a way around it. I don't know. I doubt they'll have any people with that sort of training in any number there. That's rare enough. They'd keep that at like a headquarters, I would think.
You're not wrong, especially like an outlier like this, probably not there. Yeah. Well, lessons for another time then. So just really the lesson to take away is as we go in, just be really careful and watch each other's back.
Yeah.
Simple enough. Yes.
That's going to sound stupid. And I assume no one else in this car has any issues with things like black lights is the best way to put them.
Black lights.
UV lights, things like that. Do they hurt anyone here?
No.
I haven't
Cool.
been to a rave lately.
Just do me a favor. If we're walking around, I'll be in the back. If you see anything like purple light, don't let me go in the room.
Oh my god.
I see. Right.
Sure.
Ebony.
I have a sensitive constitution.
No, it's fine. It's absolutely
Okay.
fine. No judgment.
Ebony, take an
We just
aggravated
have to-
willpower damage for admitting the
Shiv.
flaw.
Shiv, is that a secret enough for me to get a willpower?
Yep.
Okay.
We're going into a
Ebony has to
combat
take an act
environment. I'm
damage for
trying not
that.
to fucking die. You excuse the fuck out of me, sir.
Right. Well, no judgment.
Hold on,
at
I
all.
literally did not know this was going to happen. I'm very confused.
Giving away a
we
very
just-
important secret that is something that could be easily exploited by a kindred. Not that any kindred would ever do something like that to another person in their coterie.
Dabbing the forehead.
Fucking Slip, the only one looking nervous, only one sweating blood right now.
I take that back then. I didn't know I was going to take any fucking damage for that.
Dude, that means that Slip's gonna not get his desire fulfilled. So, what do you think, Slip?
That's not fair. You can take it back. I'll erase that from my notes.
I legitimately
Mulligan.
didn't know I would get hurt for that.
I didn't know that was a mechanic either.
Yeah,
Wow.
well,
Your
that's-
touchstone, your haven location, flaws that could be exploited. Oh yeah,
It is
Even
erased
to your
from the sheet.
coterie?
yeah. You're playing. Oh yeah, you're playing VTM now.
Remember when Elias showed Slip his eye, but then memory wiped him?
Oh,
Brain
that's
melt.
right.
Delivery shit.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Always keep your
very
secrets.
interesting. Okay. Very.
Shit has been
Alright.
set back before.
If it was
Okay, so we
Rose
fucking-
or Hatfield, there'd be an argument there for, Nah.
Mm-hmm.
A Nosferatu sat right there going, yes, tell me everything that's wrong with you.
Bro, I added
Tell
that to
me
my
all
notes so
your
fucking
secrets.
fast. That shit was in my notes
Alright.
so fucking fast.
All right,
Alright, I guess you'll find out naturally when I fucking die.
all right then. Yeah. So I mean, look, really, don't be nervous. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah,
Just gonna
yeah.
go in, dispatch of the silly
Yeah.
humans,
Yes.
dispatch
Of
of them
course.
quickly, as neatly as possible, to be respectful to those of you who are sensitive to such things. Get rid of the information and we get the fuck out. Right?
We can all go down to the
Yeah.
Winchester and wait for this to blow over.
We all grab a pint. Yeah. Alright. Oh, is anyone hungry? You've all eaten, yeah?
So I ate when we had our,
Yes.
Mm.
No, I know.
yes.
Do you have food? Is that what you're...
ST, would you say that I have maybe a few? Like, I don't know, like 3 bags maybe in a cooler in the truck?
You have heard, don't you?
I think we discussed me having like a dot in herd, but I don't know if I actually ended up putting it in here.
Okay, at this point, maybe I should be bringing shit. I think I have 2 dots in herd. I could probably convince those little fuckers to give me shit.
Oh, you know what it is we used? Because we didn't use herd. We used because my feeding type is Scene Queen, is what we did.
Oh, right, you
and
guys
I
used the feeding roll.
Right, because
Yeah.
because I had the garden and stuff that I was saying, like the staff would be who I would take some from. So
Like,
yeah, it's
do
up to
your
you.
feeding roll for me, please.
Sure. Why the fuck not? It's a 5.
Yeah, you got 3. You got 3 bags fresh.
Wonderful.
One from the
so yeah,
farmer, one from the maid, and one from the little boy who lives down the lane.
we don't do that. We don't eat children.
That's-
Um,
No, you can
we don't
donate
eat
blood.
children. They can, that's true. But no, I think I'd be very discerning. And
One from the black sheep themselves.
exactly. I pull out a cooler and I say, yeah, if anyone's hungry, I've got 3 bags here.
Hatfield does kind of make eye contact with Ebony.
Sorry, Barry.
Just
I didn't,
a gentle nod.
get you blim. Yeah, so I open up and you'll see these 3 like medical grade bags with rich vitae in it, and they have interesting descriptions on them. Let's see. It probably doesn't even say blood type on it, but rather the like essence of the blood.
Oh, like wine? How wine does that?
So exactly, yeah.
Alright.
So like the notes of the vitae,
A
you know.
fruity bouquet with a wooden aftertaste reminds me of
Yeah, yeah.
summer meadows and evenings with my aunt playing bridge.
Okay,
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna gently look over. I assume when Hatfield looked at me, was that Hatfield is hungry?
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just the gentle
Maybe-
nod of "Come here."
Needs a little sip.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you're hungry, I've got 3 right here.
I
Are
will
any
take
of them? Are any of them I can actually eat?
What's your preference, dear? As I pass a bag to Rami.
Yep.
Actually, you might be
never
able to
met-
speak this correctly.
I don't think I've ever met a member of your clan that could ingest bagged blood.
Oh shit, you're right.
It is fresh, to be fair. It's only been in the bag for what?
No, it's too
No,
much.
no.
Not unless you want me to make a mess of this car.
You most certainly will not.
I can wait.
Okay, you can't drink
No.
from a bag, but can you drink from a glass?
I think it's.
I think if it's been in the bag, it's gonna have that plastic taste, ain't it, boss?
Yes, it's going to be disgusting. But Hatfield, it doesn't matter. I'd rather you be well fed. Come here.
Ah, fair enough. I'm not gonna complain.
At some point, I'll start carrying limbs for you, Barry. But,
A
we're not
handbag.
there yet. Yes, a handbag, just for Barry.
If I,
It's,
But yeah,
It's fine. I'm not very hungry today. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I'm
yeah.
gonna feed Hatfield, is that a rouse check?
Yes.
I gave a bag to Rami.
Ooh.
And I will say that, like, if you'll allow me, that the essence is that of, like, whatever the VTM equivalent is of, like, a winter's night at a cemetery.
It
Whatever the
reminds
VTM
you of your
equivalent is,
mornings
that.
spending on Christmas morn with your mother. After the evening of telling horror stories, you're sat by the fireplace, condensation built upon the walls and windows, snow piling down around you, the Christmas tree waving in the gentle breeze as you sit there drinking your cocoa.
And the
Looking
ghost of
forward.
Christmas past is haunting you.
Looking forward to opening your presents. You may slake 2 hunger, but do not go below 1.
Why is
Ebony,
everyone
increase
in
your
the house?
hunger by 1. And
Oh.
Hatfield, decrease your hunger by 1.
Aye,
But I
aye.
succeeded.
Pardon?
I succeeded.
Yeah, but I'm still
Yeah.
taking blood from you.
That's
Yeah,
true.
otherwise,
no, it still works
otherwise
that
you'd
way.
be able to just feed off each other for free, and then it's like, what's the
Yeah.
point of being vampires?
Remember in Nihon Nights, every time Marcelina ate from Slip, his thing would go up and hers
Right.
would go down.
And it's even
Yeah.
You're
worse.
getting a
I
little
failed
bit
that.
hungry, then a
Depending
lot
on what your
hungry.
blood potency is. If your blood potency is too high, then it's... Oh, what is it? You need to slake twice the amount from someone with a lesser blood potency.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's...
It's complicated.
So I know in the future, if I had failed that rouse check, would I like be getting even hungrier?
You would get hungry, but Hatfield wouldn't have been fed.
Oh God!
Because you would have failed to rouse the blood around your system. Because that's what you're doing
Okay,
when you
understood.
rouse, in my mind, is you're literally moving the blood from your stomach to a different part of your body, because you don't have any circulation yourself.
All right, that's fair.
Anyone else hungry? No, we're good. Right.
No, I am unable
say-
to appreciate it out of a bag.
One day we are going to find a cure for this, and we will find a way for you to enjoy the Vitae again properly.
Here's hoping.
Closes the cooler and just kind of puts it, in a safe spot.
That note, take a quick break while we pick up the melted remnants of Softy that were once his willpower. I'll be right back.
Poor Softy.
Opened, revealing a lift to take them down into the main facility. They step onto the metal grid platform and hit the lift into action. It slowly descends down. As you are descending into the facility, is there anything you would like to talk about?
Is there elevator music?
No.
So I would have Persephone follow us, and she's sort of like hidden on standby in case things get, unmanageable. So we're just in a lift, right?
Yep.
Cool. If you'll allow me, I would like to use vicissitude to create my bone blade in my jacket.
Roll vicissitude, please.
Yeah. I have to rouse first.
Yes.
I am
And
hungry.
hunger after.
Oh, that's right. I got too hype about being hungry. Okay. Vicissitude. Ooh, not good at all. I'm gonna re-roll you guys, because that was real bad. I don't know what happened there. Well, that's that.
You attempt to will the vitae around your body, create bone of blade. Unfortunately, the vitae is not responding to you as the beast is interfering. As you are stuck in this elevator, very cramped, surrounded by what you view as lesser kindred, the beast screams at you. You cannot use teamwork, and perform any action that avoids establishing dominance or challenging authority at a 2 dice penalty to all of your pools. This compulsion ends when you have won and gloated over it. You are suffering from the Dommy Mummy compulsion.
Some wouldn't say that's a bad thing. Okay, no, I will keep that in
Great
mind.
to watch, let's go.
Yeah, no, I think she just kind of, in her very, like, long-sleeved, trench coat, or whatever the fuck, she just kind of hides her hands in the sleeves and is watching everyone from the corner of the lift carefully.
I'm gonna use heightened senses because I asked.
You're going to use what, sorry?
Heightened senses.
I have sense the unseen.
Nothing is triggering your supernatural sense.
Pink.
Lift grinds to a halt, slightly short of hitting the floor. The gate reluctantly opens. Screeching metal echoes down the metal corridor. Fluorescent lights flicker. Some dangle out of their sockets from cables still attached to their ceiling fixtures. Occasional sparks spray out of the walls. The security office rests a short distance away. Large arches that look like metal detectors stretch across the corridor ahead. Most of them have components spewing out their structure. Broken glass from the security viewpoint window is thrown across the metal floor. What would you like to do?
And there's no people around?
None that you can see.
Strange.
Yes.
Should we just go in through the front door, or do you guys want to do something sneaky?
I mean, you're welcome to go through the front door.
Yeah. Okay, so there's like a broken window and that's the glass that's everywhere?
Yep.
Right? I understood that correctly? Okay.
Yep.
And just in a general way, not doing any like deep investigating or anything, just in general way, do things look like there's been a tussle? Or more like maybe it's been abandoned?
More like a tussle.
Okay.
Perhaps a hustle or a bustle as well are involved.
Mm-hmm.
So we have. Are there any CCTV cameras?
There is one broken camera that looks over the archway.
Okay. Slip will silence of death, no sound. Start moving towards the broken window to the security office, I think.
Yep.
He will start creeping that way, keeping an eye out for movement. Yep.
Yep. The interior of the security office has been ransacked. Security monitors are almost all broken. The few still working only show static. The chair overturned on the floor, and slumped in a far corner is the mangled body of a security guard. His limbs twisted, his chest caved in, and a bullet hole in his head.
Oh.
Slip will
Rami,
Yeah.
Acheron, there's a guy in here. He is the most dead he can be.
You know,
I
the
do not
open
know.
door back there had me wondering, but this just confirms.
Yeah, I don't know how long he's been dead, but he is full dead.
Want me to bring him back to life?
Oh,
Not much we have to
no.
worry about.
You would love it if I said yes, admit it.
I mean, yes, that's why I asked.
No. I would much prefer if you could verify how long he has been dead, please.
Yeah, all right.
And then Slip will go in through. He'll kind of clear as much of the broken glass as he can from the bottom of the window, and then kind of crawl in, start messing with the security equipment, see if he can get anything fixed or back online. Or
It is buggered beyond buggered.
Woof.
Rami, what are you
This
doing?
shit's
Oop, oh wait.
What? Sorry.
What? In the butt?
No, stop that.
Do you want me to pass this guy out the window, or do you want help coming in?
Help us what? Sorry, I'm very confused.
Climb in the window.
Yeah,
Here, I'll
come
give
on
you
in.
a leg up.
Alright.
No boost.
Shoving Rami through the window.
yeet, yeah, yeet.
He's right there.
I know for a second I thought you were gonna ask me how did he die, and I would have started laughing. But
Oh
yeah,
no, it's pretty clear.
But yeah, I'll look over to see how long he's been dead.
How?
Just examining his body. When people die, like rigor mortis and stuff like that, you can there are different stages of it based on how long they've been dead.
I'm aware of that. I was more, what are you doing to this body, to his chest? How long been dead? Because, you can't just... a couple of hours just looking at him. 6 years. Nothing left. Nothing.
I forgot what it's called, but there's that, because when you die, the whichever
it becomes,
way
stiff and cold and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So how stiff the body is, there's a time frame for it. So I think it's 24 or 36 hours, something like that. The body's completely stiff and completely cold.
If I could give her a +1, right? Because I don't know the proper name for it. It's liver something. But no. Is it that?
Rigor mortis?
I mean, rigor mortis is the
liver.
stiffening.
Yeah, but
that's what I was thinking.
What about the color?
But there's another term that basically when you die and the blood obviously stops circulating, it all pools in one area, and that's one of the ways that they can find out how long you've been passed. Is because of where the blood has all pooled. So if I could give her...
I think that's liver mortis. It's the settling.
Is liver mortis? I was I know it's something with liver.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's liver mortis because it develops 2 to 4 hours after death.
Yes, so that would be my help would be maybe check for liver mortis, to sounds like I'm doing a magic spell. To Rami for that +1. Is that okay, Shiv?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, would you prefer intelligence and investigation, or wits and investigation, or intelligence and medicine? You've given me a lot of options.
So what's investigation, intelligence, medicine? What was the last one? Investigation. Wait, there were 3. Oh my god.
Wits and investigation, intelligence and investigation, or intelligence and medicine? Which one would you prefer? I have dots.
Probably investigation. We'll do intelligence investigation. Or wits, either one.
That +1.
Sorry. Intelligence. That one.
Would you like to stick with it, or would you like to roll for some more?
Why
Potential
not?
crit on the line there.
Yeah, why not? Let's roll the 2.
Crit the shit.
Why not? There you go.
There's a crit.
Nice.
Okay. The body was recently killed 2 hours, maybe. At most, it is still warm. The bullet was the thing that obviously killed him. But his limbs were twisted and tortured while he was alive. You're also able to find the guard's pass card.
I'm gonna immediately hand it to Slip.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, this is fairly recent, so it's, I don't know, interesting.
Ooh, the date on here. Poor guy was 2 days from retirement. All right, well, the security equipment's all fucked, but yeah, we should be able to use this to move on, and we know that we might possibly have hostiles still in the building. Or maybe it's kindred.
Doesn't mean there won't be hostile.
Well, Pandora made it seem like there would not be any tower there this evening. So they are either Anarch or some other group.
Akron just gives a little grin to Slip as he says that and proceeds to step into the space.
I think you can all, as well, now that the focus is no longer the body, you can all catch sight down the rest of the corridor from the unbroken window and see a closed door lies ahead, an electric card sweeper and number pad next to it.
Good thing we have
Well, all right then.
No, it would be funny if I brought him back to life and I had him go open the door. No, don't. Sorry.
That would be funny. In fact, you should do it.
Yeah, what would you need to do that? Do you have everything you need for that?
I should. Let me double check.
Well,
I think
Carry
it's...
his feather on him.
I mean, proceed, honestly.
I just think it would be funny.
You should give us a little friend.
I mean, somebody else to walk through the doors first wouldn't be a bad idea.
I can head on in.
Well, this is
Not
funnier.
yet, Barry.
But Barry,
Not yet,
if
Barry.
you get hurt, your grandmother will become quite cross.
Especially at our dinner.
Would make dinner awkward.
Blood
Especially if
phlegm.
already dead Magoo over here can do it. Like, why not?
Fair.
What is it you
Force
need
sucker.
to raise this?
Oh, blood,
Lad.
phlegm, bile. That's it. Normal things.
Oh!
Yeah.
Do you have that in a jar? Or do you want to just take it from his body?
That'd be weird. I mean, he hasn't been dead that long.
Right, so he's still got the bile, right, in his liver. Saliva might still be in there.
Fresh squeezed. Nice.
Yeah.
I just want to see the Hakata do her thing, okay? I just want to see it.
I'm gonna keep asking it until I'm allowed to bring a body to life, because it would be funny. This would be really funny.
Please do. I am
Sure.
encouraging you. Actually,
Can I-
encouraging is too light of a word. I'm telling you to do it so that I can get rid of this dominate compulsion. Raise this motherfucking dead.
So can I use the gift of boss life to raise this body?
Where are
Yes,
you getting the
Shiv?
phlegm and bile?
Can I like cut into him and because he's more like recently dead, he would still have it. It wouldn't be completely gone from his body. Also, since you're making.
That should be fine.
All right.
Yes! because I told her to do it, can I get rid of my dominate compulsion, please?
You need to gloat.
Alright, I'll gloat when she raises the dead. When she does it, I'll be like, yes!
Roll for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Resolve
It's just a
Oblivion.
serum. Mm-hmm. Do I have it on here or should I?
It should be right next to the power, right?
I never added it, apparently. There we go. It's fine.
8.
Oh, okay.
Hey! We are motherfucking glowing at this dead! Yes!
Oh god, it's gonna be literally messy.
Yeah.
Let him
Goes the
feel all
corpse,
over
man.
the place.
What a messy kind of corpse.
I think it only takes like 5 minutes too,
Corpse
because
is
it's
gonna be
a whole one.
walking down the hall, shitting itself every step.
Fuck.
Like falling apart as it walks down.
What are you commanding it to do?
Oh, I was gonna have it open the door. I can have it do simple commands. I think that's it.
Oh, maybe like one slip opens it, then you could have it. Because it's got like a.
Oh,
a
the slip does
pad.
that. Yeah, he can open the door and go through. I've slipped. Does slip and everything.
Yeah.
Opening this
Oh,
door in the most convoluted way possible.
Well, his limbs are all fucked up. Let's see if he can even get up.
He can.
Oh, you know,
Oh,
that's a good point.
Right?
I mean, I guess when you don't feel pain, it's probably not that big a deal, but like...
They're not very smart when you bring them back.
Flip's going to
Well.
open the door. Corpse is going to try and shamble around.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, Hatfield
Yeah.
or Barry, you both are super strong. Maybe you could reset his legs. An easier time walking through the door for us.
I'd say don't do that because if you injure it, I think he'll just die. Like,
Oh!
yeah.
Okay, doctor's orders. I'm not touching him.
Yeah, they're not
Shame.
the. What's the word? I don't know. My brain keeps thinking constitution, but that's not the word for like what it is.
They're not very strong.
I mean, his toothpicks got it. Okay, I'm not.
Don't snap his
They're very
toothpicks.
easy. They're very easy to kill, essentially.
Yeah, it's fragile. Yes.
Slip will swipe the card and then scuttle back.
And the instruction was just to walk through the door.
Yeah, I can't really command too much else.
Fucking fabulous work, Rami.
Thank you.
The corpse begins to crack bones as flesh stretches and sinew breaks. It scuttles along the floor like an ancient puppet creature, eventually finding its way across the floor and walks through the doorway. As soon as
I
it
miss
crosses over the threshold, the body falls lifeless.
Well. Okay.
That was so
that
cool.
just happened.
It happens.
A neat trick.
Ew.
Well, what all can you make him do when you do that thing?
Clean. Hold doors.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're not gonna not gonna get any
Icon?
song and dance out of him.
You could like
Rami?
say,
Can you do more than one? I'm not saying right now, but just in general, is that a thing
Yeah.
that you can do?
Kinky.
Useful.
Do
Oh,
they
this is-
always get all floppy and dead again when they're done?
no, but it depends. I mean, he was kind of messed up already, so
Kind of floppy already?
Made out of
Yeah.
toothpicks, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, alright. Yeah, well, this one was all fucked up when you found it, you know.
Yeah, normally, like, when you destroy it, then obviously, but also when it's finished whatever it was supposed to do, then it kind of goes back to sleep.
Okay, so can you raise it again to do something else? Or is it like one time only and then the guy's just fucking super limp noodle?
I mean, I don't know if it's physically possible for that thing to stand again.
I mean,
Yeah, it's only got so many limbs to break.
you put a little dirt devil in the mouth and he's a Roomba. Look at him go.
I
That is very
cannot.
Can I raise the same body again?
I think so.
I'm just picturing you duct taping them Swiffer pads to its hands and knees. Like, what?
No, you get one that
shit.
can that has normal legs that not normal that way, not mangled like that. Who can stand up and sweep. I feel like I'm offending people right now.
You're not
No.
offending at all.
You're not
I'm
offending.
laughing at Slip.
You're good.
I just be worried
You're
that
good.
having one of them things doing the cleaning, I'd be worried about it leaving bits behind, like, oh, sir, you dropped your finger. Like, what?
Well, once it starts to,
Then you
Like
get
a
the second
little-
one. You get the
Yeah, once
second
it
one
gets-
to clean after the first one.
Yeah.
Who cleaned after that one, huh?
Well, the idea would be that you would raise fresh corpses, so they wouldn't be
Mhm.
so, drippy.
Yeah.
yeah, I could make a little suit made out of air fresheners for it, so we get a little more life out of it.
Right, maybe
Oh,
we should
no.
focus
I'm with
as we
I'm
are
with
in.
Like, I feel
Wait,
it's already
no,
striding
sure,
forward.
yeah,
A lot of
Sure.
danger. Can we
Yeah,
just
you're right.
go?
Let's focus, yeah?
Mhm.
Come on. Cool trick,
I started
though.
with this.
Definitely.
Sorry.
Yeah. Slip will
Definitely
slide through
gotta
the
do it
door
again.
after. Slip will step over the corpse into the room.
Yeah. Hatfield sort of nudged it to the side before striding out, but
I'm gonna
Hatfield's done.
pat it. I'm gonna
No.
pat it on its head. Like, you did your job. It's fine.
Oh.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Barry strides in as well.
The corridor revealed to you runs forward for a short space before splitting into two opposite directions, one to the left and one to the right. Upon the wall are two words, barracks and operations, each with a line under them. The barrack leads off to the left, and operation leads to the right. Which way would you like to go?
I am inclined to want to go to operations myself.
I was gonna say, do you want to split in half or just all stay together?
Split the party. We never split the party. I'm just kidding.
At least keep in contact with each other. But
I'm
earpieces,
gonna say
too.
this. If we were to split up, keep in mind that there's only so many of us who are prepared to, punch people in the face here.
True.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we go to the left, to the barracks, that's kind of the slaughter party, and to the right is kind of the endgame party.
I just watched Barry's eyes light up.
We also don't know how many of them been slaughtered already, or what else might have been around doing the slaughtering.
Right,
That's
so if anyone
true.
has abilities to hear especially well, perhaps we should take a little listen out. There might be things still eating, as it were.
All right, I should focus. I can do that.
You can absolutely focus. You're great.
Thank you. Yeah, I will try to listen and I don't know, see if I can hear anyone besides us.
Wits and awareness, please.
Am I adding aspects?
No, that's not. No. This just allows you to hear something. You don't get a bonus for it.
You do for certain things, right?
Not as
Don't
far
you?
as I know. Heightened senses
double
just allows you to hear things that you normally can't hear.
Yeah, it's not like a sense the unseen thing.
I swear it has a thing that lets you add it for certain checks.
It says right here, system user adds aspects rating to all perception rolls.
Perception, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Alright.
Nascavian, that's the one for the thing, right?
Still,
I
messy
did
Yes,
it.
heightened
critical.
senses.
I did it again, I'm sorry.
Shit.
Hey, messy critical. Let's do it.
Oh God.
Let's
Not
get
wrong with
fucking
getting a bit
weird.
So
messy.
sorry, I keep
There
doing
go
it.
the eardrums.
Yep.
Oh, actually,
Starts
yeah.
bleeding from the
Pull
ears.
out
This
the little
actually
packet
hurt a
of
lot.
Kleenex that I have in my
You can
purse.
hear a muffled voice somewhere eking out into the facility. You're not able to understand what it is they're saying. You try harder and harder to focus upon this voice just so you can hear it. Unfortunately for you, no matter how much vitae you swill around your system trying to hear, it doesn't help. Increase your hunger by 1, please.
Yep.
Not as bad as it could have been.
No, that's fine. Somebody, but I don't know where. Yeah.
Somebody.
Okay.
Do
So
they
there's
sound
something
in
left
pain?
alive in here.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Alright.
something left moving around anyway.
Right, so which way do we want to go? Barracks or the other way?
I suggest we go to the barracks and kill anything that couldn't sneak up on us if we didn't go to the barracks.
Fair plan.
Sure. As long as we end up in operations at some point, I'm quite amenable.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Off we go.
The corridor
Going to
weaves
try
to and fro.
hang.
Sorry.
I was literally just going to just touch Rose's shoulder and just go, going to stay in the back of the group.
This is one of the rare opportunities where Hatfield is walking in front of Ebony.
Yeah.
The corridor weaves to and fro, reminiscent of a shape to disperse explosions, until finally you reach the end and are confronted by another metal door, a card reader at waist height next to it. What would you like to do?
Slip will slide the card through the reader.
Door opens and creaks echo into the metal corridor behind you and reveal the wrecked cafeteria interior. Tables and chairs, broken, shattered remnants thrown around the large room. Against the wall, a body has been thrown into one of the vending machines, its lifeless body hanging out of the machine with blood flowing around it. Bloody footprints trail around the floor, leading to more bodies. All of them have a large bullet hole in their forehead. Hanging off the wall is a large TV, the screen lighting up the wall. It keeps smacking into its back, showing to the coterie, as sounds of screams and chaos just barely audible from it.
Okie dokie. Well, Rami, quite the number of samples just laying about. Maybe we gather some, and later on we can find out if these people were infected in life. Wow.
You know, you don't have to ask. I was just gonna do it. But I appreciate that you thought of me. So.
Okay, that was pretty defensive. I didn't mean to insult you. I apologize.
I wasn't being defensive.
Okay.
It's pretty bizarre, don't you think?
Yeah. Little bit bizarre.
Yeah,
Bizarre's a good
wow.
word for it.
Might be lupine in here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's very, with the gun is what seems even more bizarre, because, like, lupine, really, they just run through and tear everyone to bits. To which it looks like people have been torn to bits, but also bullet holes. So it's very strange.
I mean, wasn't you saying earlier that, never mind. So who else do you think would have a motivation to come here and put a bullet through all their skulls, eh? That's the question here.
Perhaps someone who knew what they were working on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said that Pandora, when they originally gave us this mission, were they planning on giving it to anyone else beforehand?
It was going to be given to a coterie to escort the Scourge, but, it was given to us instead. So the Scourge and the other coterie were not dispatched. There should be no tower here at all. So that makes me think it's either, if it is kindred, it could be just other humans, I don't know. Anarch could be the family. Could be outliers, more radical ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to go look at the TV.
You walk up to the TV and turn it around, turning the volume up, and you see a man you don't recognize systematically walking through the room. Descends to carnage as people try the doors, finding them locked, and diving for cover as the man keeps walking through, shouting, "Where is Gemma Seek?" before putting a bullet in their head. The screen spills to static and repeats the same video.
What the fuck? Okay.
When the hell do we stop playing a horror game?
Gemma Seek, Gemma Seek. What are we gonna
January.
find?
I know,
You
right?
always seem to be one step behind.
Right, Barry. Gemma Seek.
Well. Okay.
You know,
I think
the people we've fought. Oh, I'm so sorry. You go, whoever that was.
No, go on.
Okay, the people we fought in the clinic. I am of the mind that they weren't Anarch. They were also seeking Gemma Seek. The ones who went after David and his wife. That was his name, right? First man?
Dave, yeah.
Yeah.
Dave.
They also were seeking Gemma Seek.
Yeah.
I imagine those bodies we found in the Prince's pub before they were dispatched of. Also looking for Gemma Seek. Pattern.
Yeah, a little bit. You might call this a pattern. I call it a straight line, but
yes. It's interesting that it's happening here. Originally, I thought that they were, I don't know, some sort of human faction because the first group of people we dealt with were human, right? But then the clinic happened, and now things have shifted.
Kindred sure do have a way of ordering humans around, so
It's a lot of fun. Regardless, Gemma Seek is far more important than I think maybe originally thought. Even behind carnage like this. When we look at the screen that Olivia was looking at, what details can we get about what the man looked like?
He could be anyone. He doesn't seem particularly large, intimidating, scary, doesn't seem dead.
I was to say, is he pale?
No, he could be any man off the street.
Mm-hmm. So the man is when he walks through, he's just shooting, or is he doing anything that's causing limbs to twist about?
No, he is just shooting. But in fairness, this is he isn't able to take his time with this because of the chaos and panic that's going around. Whereas the security guard was just the one dude.
And the footage shows people trying to open the doors and they're all they won't open?
Correct.
I am going to wander over and just check if those doors are locked.
They won't
normally
open
locked
for you automatically.
Okay.
That's something's wrong. Something is very wrong.
The dead bodies all around kind of did give me that impression.
Not that. This is supposed to be a place with hunters, right? People who should have weapons and training. Why are they running like they're fucking civilians? They're terrified. That makes no sense. It's one person. Not one.
A single kindred with the right powers, or a single lupine with the right vibe could cause this.
Does that look like a kindred or a lupine?
I mean, sure, either. Well, yeah, kindred and lupines are dudes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is could be anybody.
Well,
did I get rid of the dominate compulsion?
Yeah, fuck it.
Wonderful. Go on, Ebony. I just need to double check that.
Oh, no, don't worry. Something is very wrong, and I need to know what, and I don't think that man was alone here.
Well, let's go find out.
Just checking very quickly around the room, and I'll fucking say it out loud, but perhaps we can see, like, if there's any marks on the floor or anything like that, you know, from maybe to try to narrow it down in some way, shape, or form if it was supernatural means that caused at least the, you know, chaos, not necessarily the gunshots.
Sure.
I was gonna also double check the bodies to see if there's anything besides like the gunshots, any injuries that weren't related to it.
Would you prefer wits and awareness or intelligence and investigation?
I'm gonna do wits and awareness.
You do wits and awareness, Rami. Which would you like?
Intelligence investigation.
Intelligence and investigation for Rami.
It will help whichever one would like a +1.
I'll take.
I'm gonna rouse then.
While they're doing that, I would like to take a table and prop it in front of the door so the door can't close. The one we came through.
Door is already closed.
Damn it. Is it locked?
It doesn't open for you automatically.
I'm so sorry for the thing.
Oh my god!
What is going on?
I didn't do as good, but it's okay. Rami's getting all the successes.
I told you, I told Shib, I either roll really well consistently or I roll really bad. There is no.
That's all right. Yep, fair enough.
That's it. We don't got nothing else.
That's okay. We out here doing it together.
Okay, Acheron.
Yeah.
Searching around the floor. The beast begins to scream at you as the video plays back over and over again. You have become obsessed with possessing something in this scene, desiring to add it to your proverbial hoard. This can be anything from an object to a piece of property to an actual person. Any action not taken towards this purpose includes a 2-dice penalty. This compulsion will persist until ownership is established or the object of desire becomes unattainable. You are suffering from the Zamitzi compulsion, covetousness. Rami, fortunately, you're able to find several wallets on the bodies, able to trace them back to the particular owners. None of them have got any titles like doctor or anything like that. They just appear to be civilians. You find an empty yellow gas tank, several spent bullet shells of a 50 Action Express caliber.
Jesus.
Spread around the area are loose pages of reports detailing Kindred, some of which even contain members of the coterie. As you find this, your beast also screams between your skull. You perform all actions not immediately resulting in someone or something getting harmed at a 2-dice penalty to all of your pools. This compulsion ends when you have incapacitated, destroyed, or driven away the target. You are suffering from the harm compulsion.
For flavor, because I'm not really going to use vicissitude, but I already have pretty long nails. And I think, like, when you guys think that Acheron is investigating, she's actually just squatting over one of the bodies and going into the bullet hole and getting the bullet out.
Huey. Question. I guess it seems obvious, but I'm going to ask anyway. There's a lot of blood everywhere. A, has anybody stepped in it? Do we got any footprints pointing in any direction? And B, do any of the bodies show signs of exsanguination?
Loads of footprints. No signs of deliberate sanguination. People have probably bled out from
thrown
into a vending machine or something, but no one's been, purposely hung up and drained or anything like that.
The blood is on the floor and not inside somebody else.
Yeah. blood is on the cafeteria floor, which was
And then
an unsuccessful Michael Jackson sequel to Blood on the Dance Floor.
And just having seen the footage, do any of the footprints on the ground seem to have belonged to the dude that was walking through looking for Gemasik?
Ooh. Do wits and awareness for me, but it's if you want. It's quite a difficult role.
Oh, well, we'll see.
I'll help if you want.
Okay. So can I get that +1 from Slip?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
You can re-roll 3 of them. Don't think they're
the
going to help
difficulty
much,
of this
but you
task
can
would it make any difference with the difficulty of this task? Is there any chance?
Unlikely chance.
On the 0.01% chance of the double zeros, maybe.
That.
Squish, 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 bone break, squish, squish, suction sound.
Yeah, no, I'll let it go. I'm not a detective. Boss don't pay me to think.
Plays
Boss
with
don't pay me
bullet
at all.
for a moment.
I'm about to say I don't pay you.
Yeah, precisely. I had an idle thought, but let's heck if I know.
So these
Drops
doors,
bullet. Yes.
do they have like a card swipey thing on the inside too?
Yes.
Hey, Slip, can I borrow that card for a second?
Oh, sure, here you go.
Hey,
I would like to try to open the door we came in from.
Door opens for you.
I will wedge it open with the table.
Shiv, can I pose a question to you?
In
Did
that
you-
tone?
did you-
Yes.
Be
These
confident.
people were being shot with 50 Action Express.
Yes.
The gentleman in the video was using a revolver?
No.
No, he was using a regular. Okay. Either way, do these people actually even have the back of their heads anymore?
Oh, really?
I'm about to say that's a 50 cal. Does this man look like he's even reacting to this gun going off in his hand? Like, at all? Is he doing it like with no fucking recoil?
There's recoil, but he doesn't seem bothered by it. Every once in a while, he'll just put his hand up over his face like that to stop any spatter.
Okay, Ebony doesn't know. I know. I'm gonna back out.
Like of the room?
No, I'm me as a person. So Ebony
okay.
doesn't know what I know about this gun. So I'm sitting here going, I can't say anything.
Can I pick the papers up that were in the room?
Yep.
Cool.
What you got?
Oh, I don't know. Just kind of mention. Who does it mention out of the coterie?
There'll be Acheron,
Mm-hmm.
Rose, and I think yourself.
Oh, that's weird.
Rude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's alright, we're gonna destroy all of this shit. Whatever you don't want to keep, anyway.
I'm gonna read it. I'm curious.
Fair.
It'll just be movement reports linking you to... For you, it'll link you to your funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Rose being sighted,
Oh my god.
moving around town. Hatfield's presumed to be homeless.
True facts.
That's rude.
I think for free, you will find that each page contains the term blank body upon it.
Yeah. Oh.
Blank
God,
body?
why?
Blank body.
Does Rami share this
Uh-huh.
information?
I feel like if you saw her reading it, you could always like read over her shoulder.
Oh, he will. He will. There's a bit of a. He'll peek.
Yeah, I feel like out of anybody, you would probably look over. She's so quiet when she reads or like writes stuff down.
Oh. Oh shit.
I don't.
Oh,
why are they
don't
watching?
make that.
Just some. I think they're watching us. Well, just some of us, not all of us.
Yeah.
Watching us.
Well,
These folks are watching us. That ain't a good thing.
That's
probably all the better that we are
very
here.
bad.
Well, that's fine because we're here to destroy all of it.
Yeah. They don't got backups, do they?
We will find out.
We
We've got
better.
physical copies. Well, after this, if anyone needs my assistance cleaning up an online presence or moving some things around, I am available and willing.
I want to make sure I was not in that list of bullshit, right?
You were not.
No, but Hatfield and Rose are.
That's fucking awful. Okay, yeah, we're destroying everything.
Ooh, why are they watching us? That's not fair. That's strange. Why?
Well,
Why?
they would like very much to study you.
And then kill
Why
you.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You exist.
You drink blood.
Well,
In their eyes, we do the most evil thing by just simply existing.
Oh, Acheron.
Yes, dear.
Unfortunately, you are one of the names in the paperwork here.
Oh. What's this paperwork for?
Like watching us.
I mean,
You
yes.
They have you down as a blank body and have some information on your movements around the city.
Fascinating.
What's a blank body?
That's what they
You.
like to call us. Kindred. We lack souls in their eyes, therefore a blank body.
Oh, that's just silly.
This is one of those situations where
no, go on, Barry. I have a soul. Thank you very much.
Yes, you do.
this sounds like one of those situations where it's the pigs decided to rise up and kill the farmer.
Yes, they
I think I
succeeded
read
for
that book once.
quite a
Is that
time.
a real thing? Like, can pigs eat people?
Yeah, pigs eat
Oh,
people.
yes,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, they're a great body disposal.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah,
it's
that's
best
like
to
what
get
they're
rid of
known
bodies.
for.
Pigs will
I'm gonna write
eat
that down.
anything.
I'm gonna write that down.
Mhm.
You
Gonna
should.
buy
It's
some
good for you.
pigs.
They're also
Right.
really good mouse guests.
So,
You guys bet.
is this files that I can look at right now, or is this just something that
Paper.
Slip has been able to? It's paper.
Rami has
papers.
possession of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rami found them.
Wonderful. Rami, I'd like to take a look at this really quick. And when I look through, I want to see what movements exactly they seem to have recorded of
The
mine.
question: can I say no?
Yeah. You're allowed to say no.
All right, I'm gonna say no if you ask. Sorry.
I'm not asking. I'm taking it.
Oh, you're taking
Oh.
that's different.
I'm taking it because my name's on it. Because I need to know what movements exactly they have eyes on. I'll give it back.
Kind of sidling over to look over your shoulder.
Feel free. Just need to know what information they seem to have gathered on me. That's all. Yeah. ST.
It's simply
What movements?
some sort of parasite located in the Oxford Botanical Gardens.
All right then.
Smell of
And
death
I will hand them back.
seeping into the touristy area.
It seems they're selling the corpse flower. And I'll hand the papers back to Rami. Interesting. So it's just us, me, Rose, and Hatfield, Dave,
And Rami.
watching. And Rami. Okay. Right. No, I'm not. You'll like notice when she's looking at her thing, she like isn't looking at what they're watching of you guys at all. She's very pointedly just looking for her stuff. Hands it back to Rami and says, "Right, well, that's that. Well, it's not that it looks like it matters much."
Yeah, if I can get a glimpse of the records pertaining to myself and those things are being swiped immediately. I want to look at them.
Quick question before you tell them what's going on with Hatfield. Is my covetous compulsion over? Since I stole the bullet out of one of their heads?
Yeah. That was a nice and easy quick fix. I'll even give you a willpower point back for that. Fuck it.
Thank you. It's very generous of you.
You were using your head or other people's.
Other people's. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm swiping that paperwork.
I believe that Akron is now the one in possession of it.
Oh, no, I was like...
No, hand them back.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was like en route to hand them back, and then Hatfield...
I'm intercepting.
Yeah, so they can see what their stuff is up to.
Yeah, Rami's is getting handed back to Rami, but like...
Well...
This shit about to turn into Monkey in the Middle.
I just don't appreciate people just taking things from me, that's all.
I mean, it's got my name on it, so like, if it belongs to anybody here.
But you can ask.
Oh dear.
Would you have said no if I had asked?
Yes.
That's why.
Oh! Ooh!
Akron just smiles, but it's in that smile. She just
Can I walk up and just like happily just pat Rami on the back like, yes, good job.
Oh dear. These are good finds regardless. Okay. I think we're quite...
Are there any more doors to go to other areas from here, Shiv, or just back where we came?
Just back where you came. Table, preventing door from closing. Thank you, Olivia.
All right. Shall we off to operations then?
Oh, did you want me to take samples of people or no? Because I can do that while you're in the other room.
Oh yeah, sure. You're good being left alone. You feel comfortable?
Fine. Yeah.
All right, excellent.
Be careful, you did hear somebody still moving around in here.
Oh.
I'll be fine.
I thought that was anywhere.
Do you have an earpiece?
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Extra safe. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
Just scream if anything happens.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
don't forget
bless
to
you.
scream.
Thank you.
Make that noise.
Yeah. Make the sound of a dying giraffe.
Blech.
Giraffes
dying
don't have
giraffe.
vocal cords.
Oh, no.
Hatfield?
Everyone can have their favorite animal.
I'm buying categories for the group haven. That's all I'm saying.
I'd love to play it. I think it'd be fun.
Sometimes, when I'm bored, I watch them nature documentary things. What? Giraffes don't have vocal cords. Sue me.
All right,
So,
sick. Let's go.
here we are in the Serengeti, watching this giraffe family. You'll notice that the animals do not communicate with each other. This is because they lack vocal cords. And they're fucking
necks are too
animals.
Their necks are too long.
We've got the same amount of bones in their neck as we do, though.
Uh-huh.
Just big.
You ever
But
seen
they
them
use
giraffes
them like
fight?
clubs.
Just whack, 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 hammer at each other. It's something, let me tell you.
Although,
Shiv, we
later,
mark
if I
this
get
as
my way, Softy's
educational.
going to have an extra one later.
All right, you listen here. Can we mark this as an education?
So, I've headed off.
Yeah.
Taking my time, nice and slow.
Kindred walked through the
Enjoying.
long, straight corridor, coming to a halt at a metal door marked operations. As before, a waist-high card scanner rests at the side of the door. And Rami, I'm not going to make you roll for gathering samples of dead bodies. That would be fucking weird if the roll didn't work, and what would be the point? So you'll be able to gather a fair few samples, as many as you can stuff in your pockets. Yep. No problem. Slip, using the pass card.
Olivia, using the pass card.
I would have handed it back to you after I...
Well, thank you. Yes, I'd like to use this.
And the screen just flashes. You need a red key for the red door. No.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Okay, we go back and dip it in the blood over there.
Door opens. At first, a muffled voice can be heard eking out behind the metal, just barely able to be heard. They can hear someone begging, pleading desperately for their life, when the Coven distinctly hear the all-too-familiar question, "Where is Gemma Seek?" Man on his knees in front, a large gun pointed directly at his head, cries out, "Site B! Site B!" before the gun is fired, ending the man's life as the assassin dives behind the long computer terminal that dominates the center of the floor. The sounds of the heavy-duty calling for the large server exits around the wall replace the pleas of the now dead man that twitches on the floor. What would you like to do?
Raise a brow.
Damn!
Just raises a brow.
None of my business.
I'll run over and... he just blew this guy away, and every single time we've ever been like, "Hey, who's Gemma Seek?" they've attacked us, so Slip's just gonna go right for the grapple. Just beeline it for this guy.
I mean, you can't see him.
What?
He dived behind the computer terminal that dominates the middle of the...
Oh, shit! I'm gonna scuttle around over there to get to him, and then try to give him the bad hug,
For the record, as Slip goes the one way, I'm going the other way, so he cannot scuttle in the other direction. Pincer movement.
Pincer maneuver.
Question: is there enough room to jump over the computer terminal?
God, this guy's fucked.
Oh my god!
In that case,
sorry, TJ Hooker.
God damn!
I will use soaring leap and just try to leap over the computer table.
And it's about to get violated by a Nos abroad, a fucking Hikata. A flying Hikata.
A 50 cal ain't gonna help, bro.
Gotta love that bowling.
You can't stop us now.
As I'm flying through the air, I will yell, "Where is Gemma Seek?"
The fucking power move.
The wrong dude.
Domination.
Man, are you all gonna look silly?
I just stand by the doorway and watch this work of art.
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful work. 10 out of 10.
I see that look in your eye, Shiv.
Barry, you leap over. Hatfield, Slip. You engage your pincer maneuver, and then you find the gunman is dead. His head locked onto his chest. Drool leaking out of his mouth.
Oh, did he have one of them fake teeth?
The long slide gun is strangely rusted solid. What would you like to do?
Fuck.
Wow.
Is everything alright?
He's
He
dead.
pussied out before we could kill him.
What?
And here I was wanting to rip somebody's head off.
I'll get you another one, I guess.
Wait, they would have heard the information. It attached to her earpiece. It points to him.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Scarlet has froze in the most fabulous expression.
Oh dear.
Well,
oh, that's true.
Do the rebut.
You were just like this.
That's like, God damn it.
Okay, we need to get to Site B quickly, but before we do that, let's see if we can find any more files physical copies to be destroyed. And while you're doing that, I'm going to head over and see if I can find any computers that are working enough to upload something off of a flash drive.
There's this
Rose, you
massive
had an
computer
excellent-
terminal that dominates the middle of the room that has dead bodies dumped against it that TJ Hooker danced over.
Perfect.
Danced over? Leapt over.
I mean, he could have danced over. He's got them. He's got style.
You had such a wonderful idea. Mayhaps you want to grab that earpiece that he might have in his ear.
Nah. Scuttles over to him looking for some sort of earpiece or something, because once he heard the information and he killed himself, she's guessing that someone else heard it.
Rose, wits and awareness. Or intelligence and investigation, if you like.
Why did I think you were about to start singing the Katamari Damacy song?
Ooh. Investigation.
If that's what's happening in Rose's head, she's got theme music as she does investigation.
Yep, there it is.
Wait a minute, though.
It's fine.
Ooh.
What?
You're able to find that the man has no ammunition on him anymore. He has no wallet or identifying marks. You do, however, find a neatly folded piece of paper. But there is no earpiece or such.
A peeping? Can I peep at it? Can I peep at it?
It simply reads, typed up, Directive 1, comma, on threat of capture, end directive.
What do you need that on a piece of
Pointing
paper
you,
for?
silly person.
So I
I
wouldn't
came here for
forget.
information. You didn't tell anybody. Goodness me.
Can't get the assassins these days.
And his you said his gun was like all rusted up?
Yeah, it's strangely rusted up.
Is there some occult shit going on here? Can I try to roll occult?
I'm like, is there anything I can roll to gun question mark?
I need more. What direct me here. What are you after?
I wish
So
I
I
used
got-
my acad. You do that. You go ahead.
What is
I've
it you
got a
want
dot-
from this role?
A how or a why. I've got a dot in firearms to know how guns do. And they don't do this normally.
Wait a minute. I should have 2 dots in firearms. Hold on. Help me.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to use firearms for this.
I
Hold
think
on.
Hatfield
also
summed
have
it
2
up, to be
dots.
honest with you, with they don't do this normally.
I don't. Alright.
How many dots
is
have you
there
got
any-
in
Can I-
cult?
1.
I got
I know
2.
there's some spooky shit going on here.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say there's something not right about this. Guns don't do that.
Okay, so we can at least identify definitively that it's like an occult
That's
thing,
strange.
probably, maybe.
That's some
this is
kind
most
of
definitely
spook.
not scientific in origin.
Okay. That answers my question.
Okay.
Alright. Which one of us
Meanwhile-
knows anything about weird shit?
I'm pretty weird. What's going on?
So this gun's pretty weird, too. It's like a block
Damn,
of
bro.
rust now. They don't normally do that.
Yeah, sucks. Throw it away.
I swear to.
Okay, do you have any clue why it's
where's
in
the
that
gun
maybe
he was
slip?
using?
Oh, I
it's-
understand.
Is the gun he
Barry.
was using.
But it's rusted. He can't use that.
That's what
I'm
I'm
just
saying.
very aware, but that's the gun he was using, and I'm trying to figure out why it now looks like a goddamn rusted
We
block.
could probably figure out who sent him if we know, or like something about him, or like anything. The forensics. We can
Oh,
examine
shit.
the weapon he was using to blow everybody's brains out.
Can I try an occult roll for what kind of magic or entities would be able to retroactively degrade a weapon beyond use in the event of delete directive?
You can try. It's going to be a very difficult roll. How many dots have you got in a
Can I
cult?
give him? Oh,
Got 2.
can I help him?
You can try.
I've got
It's
two
going to be a very
and
difficult roll.
Can you ask Rami to help you, who has 3 dots in occult?
I was. Yes.
Aren't you in the other room?
Yeah, but they've got the earpiece, a vague description.
We have
of gun went
earpieces.
rusty. Yeah, it's
Spooky
something.
thing,
Yeah,
come
why the
help.
fuck not? Why the fuck not? This is a difficult
Hey,
roll
come look at
that
this.
they're never
I
going to
can
get.
come help.
Okay, what am I rolling?
I hope that this, like, if I ever have to roll anything, I just roll like a 0 throughout the board because I keep rolling messy crits and it's really annoying.
All right.
You
So
can roll
who all is
wits
helping?
or
So?
intelligence in occult with a +1/2 modifier.
2 modifier. Okay. Yeah, that ain't good.
All those dice, and they're just like, no, fuck you, daddy.
Come on back, dude. Please reroll something.
Okay, I'll reroll 3.
All right. It's a magic gun, innit?
God.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, bro, that gun's probably magic. Wild.
Okay, well, if nothing else, that tells us this guy's got magic involved somehow. That ain't
Someone
nothing.
was. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say someone was controlling him. That's my god. Yes.
With a 4, can we as a group all agree that it's not kindred shit?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
All right, good enough. So not one of us.
Can we keep
Gotcha.
the gun?
That's actually scarier because then who or what is it?
I don't know. Bag it up for Rami.
I'm not
You got a
touching it.
bag?
Hatfield.
I'll touch it, it's fine.
Jesus, all right.
Are you sure?
Thank you, Rami. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'll touch it.
Double down.
You're in the other room.
Oh,
I
we
got
we
some
called.
in there now.
Yeah, she said she
Yeah.
came back.
Yeah,
How long does it take to get blood?
Yeah, she came back. She came back.
Yeah. As soon as you go to pick up the gun, it crumbles in your hands.
That's fancy.
Oh.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Huh.
So, do you want
I've
that
never
dust, or
Might as well try to keep it. Maybe you can figure out
you
something.
want to analyze the gunpowder?
I'm kind of curious if I could
That's-
learn anything with it, but I don't.
I regret nothing, boss.
Hatfield, that's a horrible pun. Never do that.
I know
in
it
my
is. I
presence.
know it is, but I stand by it. It's too late to take it back.
I
You're a
liked
monster.
it.
Getting XP for that.
I ignore
never
puns
seen-
when people say them.
I've never seen anything.
I have a
fall apart like
question.
that.
Only time
Um,
I has in a movie, so.
Wait, shush.
Because I know a lot about like ghosts and wraith. Like, could it be anything from that?
You'd like to roll
Ghost
for it?
gun.
Yes,
It's a very difficult roll.
I will try it. We'll see what happens.
Intelligence or wits and occult.
Mhm. Okay. yeah,
I give a +1.
Yes. Wait.
Can I also give a +1?
I hung out with Mirabelle, who's literally a ghost specialist for a year in Spain.
All right, that's fair.
I don't think I
fuck it,
can
go on.
actually give a good reason.
Go on, Ebony. Fuck it. Why not? Fuck it.
Yay!
Again, you're never going to get
That's
it.
much better.
I'm gonna.
Well, that's great.
I could re-roll those 3, but I don't know if it would matter.
Yeah, I don't know. That's up to you. That's up to you.
Do it? Why not?
I only reroll 2.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was thinking my
I
brain
got
was
you.
3. No, you're good.
No, I got you.
No, 6.
6 is pretty good.
6?
It's pretty good.
That's weird. Guns shouldn't do that.
How fucking hard is this roll? Holy shit!
I believe that the difficulty
we would've
level
had
is
to crit.
considered impossible.
Try. Trying is fun.
So yeah, no, guns usually don't do that. That's some
God,
real
alright.
weird stuff. But like, serious question: do you want us? Do you want us to take home the gunpowder?
Is there a way to, like, to outside of like sentiency and stuff like that, because it's more for hoarding? Is there a way to sense like what a magic related thing is? Like through a ceremony or through like a Tremor ritual?
I don't think so.
My brain's like, how do I word the sentence?
Gosh darn, missing my vibe checks.
Don't think so. No.
Way through this.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it then. Sorry.
But do you want the gunpowder?
I don't know what I would do with it, but I'm interested. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's fine.
Couldn't hurt. Nice thing to
Nope.
have.
Yep.
Treat yourself.
How do you have all this blood? That's fine.
Poor Rami's
Yeah, now you got
pockets
some
must be
rust
like,
to go with it.
No, she hasn't. She
there's
has
not
a
another
medical
place to
bag.
go yet, you know? Fuck me.
I have a medical bag. Don't worry about it.
There we go.
Shiv,
Got this
when-
medical bag.
am I able to plug the stick into the terminal and get it to do the thing?
I'd also
So
like to
why would you-
rummage
Through the room.
I'm going to sneeze. There's nothing
Bless
to
you.
find in the room, but yes, you can plug the stick in.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Ah, sneeze
that
edging.
looks violent.
Oh,
It's awful.
uh,
The worst
you-
one's when they get caught.
oh. Place the stick, the USB stick, in the drive port to the massive terminal. For a brief moment, all the screens flicker to life, and then display nothing but static and a black screen. You know the drives have been completely wiped. Most
oh,
likely
this is
not
cool as
rocket
shit.
software.
I'm possibly keeping this unless she asks for it back, but I gotta get me one of these. Okay.
What's it do?
Fucking turns computers into paperweights.
I can do that with a bat.
That's
I was gonna say, give me a brick.
paperweight.
But it's good to know that they're fried from the inside out, yeah?
Just
This is
download
much
the Epic Games
faster.
Store. Done.
Tragic. All right. Location B, anyone?
Here's our sponsorship.
Agron is already
Not a good one.
gone.
That's true. We'd only be available on the EGS anyway.
He will pull the stick, pocket it, and head for the exit.
Oh,
While they were fussing about, Akron was already in the car, waiting for them.
that's speed.
I like to think that you come back and you just see Persephone and Acheron playing.
That's what I was thinking.
I can't see you, so I don't know.
After we
Wait.
press the button,
Nice.
press the button for the lift and wave.
Paper, scissors, stone.
Oh, rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper,
Older
scissors,
parchment
yeah.
shoes.
Both work.
Coven of Undead leave the facility. Having dealt with the interior and those inside, they make their way down. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to ask what's going on with those files that you found, the physical files.
I give them back, so whomever has them has them.
We
Guess
were
they're in
supposed to
Rami's-
destroy them, right?
Medical bag?
Yes, preferably.
Yeah. If you want to get rid of them, it's fine. I'll give them to you.
Yeah, I
Set 'em on
stole the
fire?
ones applied to Rose and would have brought them back to Ebony.
And I just remembered, bollocks. Shit, you should have had those rolls, Rami, with -2 penalty.
Right,
because you're
right.
under the hunt, but that's fine.
hmm I only made that one roll, so.
It's fine.
Alright.
Tell you what, take yourself out of the harm compulsion, but increase your hunger by 1 instead. We'll call it evens.
Are you sure about
Yes.
that? Alright.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm at 4 hunger. That's all.
Yeah, here you are.
Shit.
It's a good,
Getting
it's a good
thirsty.
thing
Feed the good
that,
doctor, please.
It's a good thing that Mum's got a fucking cooler. So if
Mum's
you're
got a juice
hungry,
box.
say something. If not, be hungry. Whatever you choose.
Okay, have a Capri Sun.
You ever get that feeling that Akron's like, yeah, you're taking this mummy role real seriously.
Juice box,
Problem.
please. No, I'm not actually asking.
The Coven of Undead leave the facility, having dealt with the interior and those inside. They make their way down the long road back to their vehicles, and each place himself inside before heading out to the next location, a modest drive from where they are now. As the cars drive through the night, is there anything you'd all like to talk about?
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was any of that?
Which thing?
You know, it's a good question.
Magic gun.
Oh no. Yeah, magic gun. Where's Gemma's Seek? Everything.
Well, we know that whoever's doing this, they got some magic, and it's some pretty weird magic. Because it's nothing that any of us have seen before. That don't mean much to, like, me. I ain't seen nothing. But, like, some of y'all who've seen stuff haven't seen it before. And that's something. That ain't nothing.
Yes. I have a person I could potentially contact for additional information much later on, but I don't know that we'll get much out of it in that direction. I'm much more concerned. Karan.
Yes.
Rummy. Are your businesses going to be okay? After we
We'll
destroy these
see.
files and things?
Why wouldn't they be?
Second Inquisition's got you marked as a blank body, and they've got your business pegged.
Didn't we just wipe all that information?
Maybe.
From this location, I don't know.
I mean,
That might be, like, company-wide.
Yeah, they stupid enough to keep all their eggs in one basket, I wonder.
Hopefully, yes.
I mean, currently not worried.
Okay,
But we'll see
all
at
right.
the next height. We'll see.
Yeah, if there's anything weird happening around your places, let us know.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure you will be the first to know, Slip.
Well, maybe.
I think Barry would be the first to know because I like to bother him sometimes.
You know what? Watch your backs, too. Don't bring them back to the group haven, either. If they're watching you.
Oh, yes.
I've got room in my refrigerated van.
How many dudes could you fit in that van?
I haven't
how many
99 and a
pieces
flake.
there
it out. I haven't tried to fill it out, but it's pretty sizable.
Okay. All right.
If they're following Hadfield and I, then it won't be long until Miss Ebony gets flagged.
Quite
Yeah,
frankly,
I mean-
dear, any one
Hopefully.
of us that they've got marked is going to lead to the coterie, and anyone that you may see or care about.
Hopefully the files that Rami found and then the people who typed them up didn't have time to scan them in and fax them off, you know.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
I'm going to be infuriated if they figure it all out. I do
Well,
not
we
want to
are-
have to remove mine.
We are going to Site B. I imagine we'll be able to find out more information there. Right? If it's shared information, it would be at another similar site.
Hopefully, yeah.
Do
One
we
can
know
hope.
where Site B is?
Yes.
Sounds like
we
an
have to shoot a
information.
hit.
Oh,
Site B is in the sand pits, if that is what they're talking about.
So, are we hoping that Site B has also been hit, or are we hoping it hasn't been hit?
Oh, I could go either way on that one.
Yeah.
If it has
Kind of.
been hit, it's a lot less for us to have to physically deal with, and we can just search in terms of information, but if it has been hit, well, it's bodies for us to go through.
Mm.
If it has
So-
been hit, that means someone else probably got to the information before us.
Now, what if we get so unlucky that it's currently being hit?
Well, then
We
it's a
figured
foot
that
race.
one.
It's a foot race to get to Gemma Seeks first.
Mm.
Well, we'll find out when we get there.
Why is this so goddamn all confusing?
Right. Persephone at the next site. Stay close.
As you wish. best female voice. I'm very sorry.
It's
Are
just fine.
any of
Extremely
you
congested anyway.
are any of you hungry that are able to ingest animal blood?
And anyone
But-
technically besides like Ventru. Sorry.
I could try to call some friends if you are hungry and the bags are not to your liking. Or we ran out of them.
That
Oh, brush your teeth afterwards. You'll be fine, Rose.
Boo.
I'm
I like
unfortunately
rich people.
hungry again.
Oh,
Do rich animals count or no?
How would an animal
I
be
haven't
rich?
tried, but that's disgusting.
if I find you a goose in a
Like a-
tuxedo, will you drink it?
Can I keep
believe-
it as a pet?
I believe I
call
read
them
an
Goosey.
article. I believe I read an article about a dog who inherited like $1 million from his deceased owner.
See, rich animal.
But does it know it's got the money?
I
Dogs are
cannot.
intelligent.
Why? Does that make the blood taste different?
I feel like it would.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What about an overweight cat? You know, a fat cat. Does that count?
That's a good point. I'd say cats might understand capitalism. Dogs, I don't know.
Cats are pretty smart.
Wait, Karen, do you have blood bag still?
I do. Would you like one?
I feel like if I say yes, I'll owe you something, but yes.
She stares at Rami for a very long time, and then her hand just slips into the cooler, and she hands off a blood bag.
Oh, I will drink it.
It's like 2 hunger.
I'm having a bad time with that today. I don't know why.
Don't worry,
Be
things
like
are
that.
about to go your way.
Oh, question.
Right?
ST.
Leia, that's me.
Since we're not in a combat situation at all, but I can use this ability out of combat. I would like to use vicissitude, but for like cosmetic reasons. So I can do
Cosmetic
that, right?
in what way?
Or is it... I want to change my face.
I'll let you do that for free, fuck it.
Wonderful. So as we are driving to Site B, you guys would hear kind of like muscle movement and flesh kind of tearing and maybe bone cracking. You don't have to look. But so as you know, Acheron, she has got a very angular face and very like sharp eyes, sort of short hair on the sides and then longer at the top, and it's like curly or whatever. But when you look back at her, or from whatever position you're in, you see she now has a she has a more masculine face. With the eyes, they change from kind of like the green that they were to a sort of cerulean blue. And she's got like almost like a heart-shaped mouth and dark black hair. Sorry, thinking many things at once. Dark black hair that goes to her shoulders, and her build sort of becomes a little bit more masculine in nature. Which is a little bit not funny, but kind of like great, because she's still wearing very feminine clothes and it looks fabulous. Sort of, mesh top type of situation with her long clothes and heels.
Shorts?
No, she's wearing long leather pants. And then like high cheekbones and a scar that just goes from here to here. Just does that in the back seat, slowly changing her features.
And the car
I'm gonna.
comes to a halt outside the nature reserve. You proceed forward into the green area surrounded by trees and bushes. As you rove towards the sandpit, You hear a noise, I hope.
Oh. Oh god, no.
Don't like that.
No, you're not gonna.
Ow, that was loud.
There it goes.
That
Two.
hurt.
I'm sorry. It's
It's okay.
volume
It
is
was
an issue. I'm
perfect for
sorry.
me.
2 large, ravenous lupine charge forward at you. Fangs as large as
Jesus.
your forearms glisten as drool pours off. I'm going to find out what you're going to do next week.
You son of a bitch.
We're gonna fucking
Need
die
my
next
cricket
week.
back.
Oh, look, I
I
get to
knew
test
it.
dominate on a fucking lupine.
I knew it. I knew that the lupine were coming. I felt it in me bones.
And then you have to deal with the Second Inquisition right afterwards.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you for coming and playing. Let's see. This week we will go in order of first to last, starting with Olivia. Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
I am Ms. Hearts. You can find me just about anywhere as Ms. Hearts. I am a local performer here in Austin, but I've had to cancel some of my upcoming shows because I broke my elbow. But hopefully I will be all healed up by April 22nd for the Dancing with Mary Jane burlesque show with the Bat City Bombshells.
Hey.
And if you need any graphic designer promotional products, I'm a little slow at it, but still doing it. Go to gibopromo.com.
Rami, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Yeah, I am on Twitter and Twitch as Spaces Rain. I'm lately streaming a lot of Nintendo games. I normally have a schedule, but I just stream for like 13 hours straight lately. So, and that is what I do. And then I'm here on Fridays because I'm really cool.
Acheron, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I do this. I do TTRPGs. I am here at Table of Horrors Mondays and Fridays. Mondays I play Morningstar in our Shadowrun game. And then on Tuesdays and Sundays you can find me on Lanyap Gaming. We actually just currently finished our VTM V5 game this Tuesday. You guys will be seeing a Hunter one shot, so pop over and go see that. And then in my links, I've got spicy links if you're interested. But you know, be fucking respectful or else.
Schlep, who are you? What do you do? Let's find out.
God, are you okay, shit?
I don't know. I just couldn't be bothered halfway through that accent because I realised I was offending Pixie.
That's fair. Christ. Hi. I'm Slippery Nosferatu. I stream here on Twitch. Variety, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday, I'm here as Slip, obviously. Mondays, I'm here as T103 for the Shadowrun game. There's the Twitter link, but I wouldn't bother.
Ebony, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hello, I am Softonomicon. I am, and let's see if I can get all this down in one go. I am Shiv's hedgehog husband and second in command here on Table of Horrors. Here on Fridays, I'm here as Ebony, and on Mondays, I run our Shadowrun 5e game, Run the Flood. Psyduck. Why am I looking at a Psyduck? That distracted me. I have my own Twitch channel where I variety stream and artwork and video games. I'm playing a lot of Genshin Impact lately. I have a Patreon where I'm making a coloring book, which is the periodic table of elements monsters, and I take commissions. All of my commission info is the pinned comment in Twitter, and I think I did it all. Someone tell me if I messed up.
You mentioned the hedgehog thing.
I think you're good. Yeah, you mentioned that. You mentioned Shadowrun. I think you're good. Yeah. Patreon, yeah? Open for commissions.
Hell yeah, I'm getting good.
Hatfield!
Hi!
Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Daybreakathon. You can find me here and now as Hatfield, or on Mondays as Mojave in the Shadowrun game. I've written a couple of fantasy novels. You should definitely check those out. I did the character art for the characters who have art, and my commissions are open if you'd like me to do some art for you as well. I stream right here on Twitch over at Daybreakathon. You can find me doing whatever whenever I happen to exist, which is usually weekdays, but except sometimes. And aside from that, my dog says hello, and he is currently holding hands with me.
Oh, baby.
He's a very good boy.
Rose, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Lady Dad Scarlet. You can find me on TikTok where you will find Rose content. She's in there. And on Instagram and Twitter under the same name. More things are coming with me which I can't really announce yet, but they will soon.
Turns out Rose is Gemmaseek. Barry, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Find out. I am Nascavian. I play on Tables of Horrors every Monday and Friday. Every Monday I play Jason with Shadowrun on Softy, the Cosmic GM's game. And every Friday I play Barry, the Cannibal Butcher on Shiv's game. I think that's how he...
Is that everyone? Is there anyone? Lovely.
I think you got
Check
everybody.
out the links down below for links to past episodes, Discord, podcast versions, free popcorn not included, but it's a nice thought if it was. We will go a raiding on Lost Tribes Gaming, who are playing Vampire the Masquerade. But of course, legally, morally, objectively, financially, we can't go until Acheron says the line.
Stay safe out there.
And we also want to hear Olivia say the line.
I have to unmute.
Have a good night.